Yo, what's up? We are live. I'm in Japan. They're still stuck in the United States of America, but that's not a bad thing. What is up, y'all? Now, this is the new podcast. We will call it the So Excited Podcast. I'm so excited. I told y'all I was going to get y'all. I was going to hear y'all. I was going to be here from Japan. And y'all, guess what? I did find a Japanese Dr. Pepper. Look at that. Ooh, look at that Japanese Dr. Pepper. Look how little this candy. Not little, but look how different this can. Yeah, look at this can right here. Yeah, it's kind of fire right there. And
got the candy paint dripping on the can. All right.
Dude, don't it like candy paint?
Yeah.
So guys, what's up? Yeah, what's up? We was talking about off stage, behind the scenes, y'all. That's why we was, trying to get stuff up. I just woke up, y'all. It's like
I was gonna say
9 o'clock.
He sounds sick. He keeps saying he woke up.
I do
it's like, dude, everybody's gonna be going to bed in a couple hours. What's wrong with you?
Oh, shut up. Yeah, I know. I need to get my. I need to. I might be a little. But I just, like I said, I just woke up. I haven't had no coffee. I haven't had no Dr. Pepper. So everybody
get some room service.
I know. Well, I actually am in an Airbnb, and it's an amazing Airbnb. Yeah, as you can see, like right here. I don't want to turn the camera around. I'm gonna turn the camera around real quick, y'all, but it might disconnect. So don't.
Well, don't do it. Don't do it then.
You ain't gonna do all that.
It disconnected.
Oh.
That's right. We didn't want to see his ugly face, anyways. All
right. So let's see. I said I'm in Japan. I'm in the countryside of Tokyo, as you can see. Like,
dude, that's so cool, bro.
So you're not near it, and excuse my ignorance. You're not near where all that bad weather, the big floods and everything were over there. That's or is that in a way different area?
I think it's a way different area.
Okay.
I don't even know what. I don't know.
Did you see it was like up to people's waists and stuff of rain and crap over there? I was like,
oh, well, it's kind of it's kind of half the monsoon season right now.
Oh, so, he gonna be paddling a boat to get them games. He's gonna be like, row your boat.
I sure will too. Hey, I do what I'm in the States. So we got comments, man. What's up, everybody, yo? Hey, everybody start talking about meat grips already. No, I ain't got no meat grips.
Here we go.
What up?
And Curly, they're talking about Curly in the chat. Curly Ness.
Curly Ness. He gotta grow curls back out.
Faded for the summer. I'm growing the beard back out though. The beard is coming back.
You growing the beard back?
Yeah, the beard.
Oh, dude, I can't even grow a beard, man. What y'all been doing, man?
Getting these games.
Are y'all still getting on Walmart stuff?
No, I'm done. I'm done with Walmart. I tell
you what. Did you find any?
I went to 5 different Walmarts. I even went to a different one today, and I saw 2 of them with the green sticker on it. And I said to him, "What are they on sale for?" He says $19.99. I'm like, and I sat there just scanning it with the app and everything. Like I found Monkey Ball. I don't know how you guys got it for $1. It's coming up at $14.99.
No, I got $5.
There's 2 different ones.
There's 2 different monkey balls.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one I was looking at was in the clearance rack where it was on you know how like they have that clearance where it did say $5 under some of the places, but there was no games there. Obviously, people
they came and got them.
But I know some people were getting Monkey Ball for like $1, and I'm like, how y'all get that for $1?
Because like different Walmarts do different prices.
Be.
No, it is. So it's 2 things. The Walmart stuff is 2 national. The one thing from Walmart, it's a national clearance markdown, whatever you want to call it, right? But each section because Ness can probably talk better to this, but each region and each section have different prices. And one region can have all the games for $1, but one store can have them for like $19. And each store is kind of like up to what they want to do. It's so weird. It's like kind of like GameStop,
There was an Xbox game that rang up when you checked it. It was for 3 cents.
Thanks to Destiny. She became a member. Look at that.
Well, Destiny.
Go ahead, Destiny. What's up? And then you want something? I gotta get Destiny something because she gave me something when I came over to Japan over here last time too. So I gotta get her something. I don't know what though, but she's like anything. Des, let me know what you want. I bet she want a 360 game. I know because Destiny.
Hell, I got 360 on my list too.
Hey, she been on 360 stuff. Let me tell you how be real quick what you said. I found her a platinum hits over here. Well, it's a Japanese platinum hits.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that an import?
What is?
Yeah, what is this? It's Dead Rising. It's Dead Rising.
Okay.
Let me open this one up. Yeah, Dead Rising, but I mean, it'd be funny. It was only like 200 something yen. I'm like, so that's like $1. I said I can't get all the. Oh no! Look, it's brand new. Look, it's almost like brand new.
You need to find me some TurboGrafx for $2.
Oh, she want that New Japan. Okay, I'll try to find that New Japan Pro Wrestling game. Oh, we got the good doctor. He trying to get his stuff together.
What up, Mega?
What's up, guys?
What's up, dude? Yeah, let's see. Look at it. What's up, Megan? See, look at that. Japanese Dead Rising. Oh, damn! That instant. Look at that. Hold on. Look at that. Look at that cover.
That's
not cover, but that instruction booklet. Oh, the instruction booklet is dope. Yeah, I'll try to find that New Japan Pro Wrestling game because it was only one. Oh, this is not. Look at how the platinum hits look like that. Look at that.
Yeah, I like the way they platinum hits look.
I do too. Yeah.
Why did they do better over there?
They have so many different variants of games. Man, they get all the good stuff.
It's
like I was telling them earlier. I found Transformers over there, the regular one. I know who Xbox that was. I know yeah. Yeah, I hear you. We online. I hear you. This is the import game right here, though. Over here, this is their import. So this Transformer game was like $12, but it's worth already $40. So it's the prices are different. Like I know Akihabara is really like American prices on some things, but I'm in the country, so I'm going to some other stores. Like I'm going to some hard offs, pause, and book offs.
He's like, I'm going to Okinawa and I'm gonna get me some of them cheap games.
That's 30 hours away. I might go there next week. Because today when I get off of here, I'm heading to Evo. So I gotta record that.
Are you staying with people you know?
No, I'm just this is what Airbnb.
Airbnb.
They're real cool. They're real cool people. They
had people.
I got people here, but they're other places. They're 3 hours away. But they took me to this like nice burger restaurant, this American style restaurant run by the Japanese guy. He like love America. It's like if we open like a Japanese video game store, that's how the burger store was last night. Had all these like McDonald's. Y'all see the video. I'm gonna put it out, but the burgers were so good, man. Oh my goodness. This dude, it's been good. Now, and somebody asked me, has I went to the Blue Ridge? I went there last year, so I'm not going there this year. I already seen I'm good. I closed that chapter, so I'm good. I'm just going to like Evo today. I'm gonna go around and do some shopping tomorrow, probably. Well, all next week. I'm doing different stuff. I'm going to Final Fantasy Cafe on Monday. That's back in Akihabara. So and the weather here has been on and off. It's like raining a little bit, but not. It's been a good time though. It's been really good, y'all. So,
is it warm there?
Do they still have any of the cherry blossoms out, or are they all gone?
No, they're kind of halfway gone, but you got to go up to where my friend is, close to Okinawa, up in that way to go see it. So, yeah. I saw one, but it was like, oh, I missed it because you got to go like beginning of the second week of this month to go to see most of them. They come out in April. But it's been cool though. It's 70 degrees right now, so it's not really hot. But when it gets hot, it's like muggy. It's like, oh, it's this.
Yeah, that's how it is here in Ohio.
It's summer, like
it's humidity and muggy.
I have a question. Did anybody pick up Stellar Blade?
I didn't go pick it up. I pre-ordered it.
It's out over here.
Yeah, it's waiting.
Is it come out already?
Yeah, it's out. So I mean, there was a little bit of I'm not even going to call it controversy because it's the chud incels that are having all kinds of heart attacks about this game. Well, so obviously she's got a wide wardrobe of different items that she can wear, and some of it is obviously she's very scantily clad. But they got mad.
Has the Bayonetta
things? Say what?
I said, ain't the same thing with Bayonetta. Ain't Bayonetta sexy? So, I mean,
Bayonetta's sexy. Dead or Alive beach volleyball. I mean, come on. I mean, it's like sexy games have all, but apparently it got slightly censored, and so some of the dudes are really upset about that. And then there was the other controversy with the game because there is a building that has some graffiti, written on the outside of the building, and it's got the word "hard," and then it's got. And then it's got the letter R right next to it, right? So when you put them, obviously the juxtaposition of where they're located on the wall, it says hard R. And so that was like a whole entire thing too. So I don't know if you guys were aware of any of that. And I was just trying to see what y'all's opinions were on the whole situation.
Hard what?
Hard
R, the
like
letter R.
I think people need to shut the fuck up and just play the game. God dang, why I gotta be?
I think they really
overanalyze.
They reaching. They really reaching.
Hey, like I said, I just wanted to, yeah. This is something that came up and it was all over the crumb side of Twitter. So
we ain't going
there. There were spaces held on this shit. I was just curious to see if you guys had any feedback.
Oh, because they never had no sex with no man or a woman or something like that. Maybe they would have sex with a man or a woman or something like that. Man, I don't know. Go get some. Go do some. Go play with yourself. Go get some love. I don't know if y'all. That's what people. Y'all having spaces like that. Y'all really need to go get outside. Go travel the world. Do something. Go do something with your lives instead of talking about some plastic polygons and where they located at. Really? Come on. Yeah, that's
like
stuff in the world.
It's rated M, right? It's rated M.
It is.
So what do we have to be, censoring shit for? Like,
I don't know.
I said it. There we go.
Was like some of the okay. So not to get too graphic, but some of the fine detail was a little bit like hidden. Whereas in the demo, it's like everything was on more display. So there's a group of people that are upset because they slightly edited it to make it slightly more modest, even though it's completely not, right? Like, I mean, she's still running around with like barely any clothes on, but it's like just, a little bit of fine detail was removed from some of the stuff, and a little bit of lace was added here and there and that type of thing. And people were just losing their minds. And those are the chud incel guys. It's like, I'm not going to name the guy's name because I'm not trying to send any traffic his way, but he put up a whole entire petition to revert the art style.
Hey, let's stop that. Don't worry about it. We got more important things to talk about. Don't worry about that. We in Japan. I'm in Japan. We having fun. We try to talk about stuff. Don't worry about that. Thank you for bringing that up, but we ain't worried about that because I don't want nobody trying to go find this fucker. So whatever. But yeah. But anyway, besides that, I mean, other games became out. And Mario. No, I would say Mario Party. Paper Mario is coming out.
I got something. Can we talk about something?
No.
I'm just asking. Can we? Are we allowed to?
See, he wants to talk about Paper Mario, so let's talk about Paper Mario.
So I heard this thing on Twitter about this game called Stellar Blade.
This dude.
And
shut up. Stop.
All right, now. Yeah.
Both of them got the boot.
No, man. Steve's like, I'm on Japanese time. We're going to talk about Japan. And if you bring up anything that's not Japanese, I'm like, yeah, you're right. That's Korean.
Y'all need to go out and buy an Xbox fridge from Walmart. You will not be disappointed. For $100.
Let's talk about that.
That thing is a beast.
So low. Is that
this is the larger one? Is the actual refrigerator, dude, not the stupid one.
This is a 4 foot tall.
Steve, show
no
it.
Lie. What's that?
I said show it.
Yeah.
And then dancing you got too much cleavage.
Yeah,
I can't really show it
right because she got it right.
It's on its Instagram. He showed.
Yeah, go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram. You can pull it up. Okay. Yeah. All seriousness, no joking aside, no kidding aside. Like when I ordered it for $100, I was thinking it was like this big.
Well, that's the first one. The first one was.
No. I thought it was like like the original ones that you would get your kid for college. Like those little. They look like the size of most people's freezers when they have the top stack freezer, right?
Yeah.
When they showed up with this, because I bought 2, I got one for my son. I'm like, this is like the size of almost the door on one of those swinging up. I'm like, holy crap!
It's a mini fridge versus those dielectric fridges. Like you remember it was one of the Call of Duty.
I was trying to see how the
fridge. You remember the Call of Duty?
Oh yeah.
That's what the original
I might look into it.
Xbox refrigerators were like, and they were trash because it's like they basically died on you within a couple of months. This one is an actual has a compressor with coolant and all that.
It's got a freezer in it.
Yeah, it's a real fridge.
Like I literally sat there and I go, man, it's about time Microsoft does something right, even though they didn't make it. No. That's about the only thing that it's good for.
I'm gonna pick one up for the game room just because there's like this.
Okay, I thought it was the old one. That's why I said, why is the old one so much expensive?
No.
Yeah, I might order one then.
Yeah, there's a nook in my new game room that I planned on making like a little bar area. That when I saw the pictures on your Instagram, Steve, I was like, oh yeah, that's going.
The
right
inside
there.
lights up really nice green. You could turn that Xbox logo out on the front. My kid turns it out at night when he goes to bed, and then he'll turn it on in the morning, so it glows the Xbox logo all day long, which I have mine on right now. Yeah, I'm not sorry. And the whole thing, like when you get it out, it's covered in plastic. So even if it got damaged in shipping, like if the foam broke or something, you peel that plastic off. It didn't affect anything with the paint or the scuffing on it. I want
the full size one, the one that Snoop Dogg got.
Justine had one of them one time. I was like,
I saw that.
Man,
Snoop got one.
I was like it was full. I mean, I was like, dang, that would be my drink refrigerator. Like I would load that up.
Oh, that is
like,
nice.
People at the house would be like, "Oh, just help yourself," and it's like just have it stacked with like drinks,
y'all can see this.
And beer, and all that stuff.
I'm about to buy it right now.
Yep, there you
go.
Go
to Steve's Tech Buzz Gaming on Instagram, y'all. But that is dope.
See how
that looks
Steve,
a lot better.
Inside there where it has that sign at the top on the inside of the door, it says like play something or whatever. That's a legit freezer. Like it's got frost on it already. Like
you could put
I know everybody's like it's a refrigerator. but I was like, if you want to hurry up and chill a drink in there really quick, like I was floored. They had these almost near $300 when they first came out.
Yep.
So
I saw.
Get it while you can, guys, because the price is going to go up if you want it for your game room. Like I'm not sorry I bought it.
They marked it down.
Hey, don't post.
Is it only at Walmart?
That's where I got it from. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but
any other retailers.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It seems like it's a Walmart only thing. I don't.
Free shipping though too, and that sucker's heavy. 30, 40 pounds or something. You
could also stick it in your garage and have it for your garage beer refrigerator.
That's true. Yeah, I have a full size one in my garage, but like we never had one down here. So I put like bottled water in. I got some ginger ale. I got some Mountain Dew in there. So for game nights,
or energy drinks.
I don't have any of that in there because that stuff will, like, I try to drink like one a month if anything. That stuff
and it's so toxic. It's horrible.
That stuff will kill you in your prostate and everything else.
Burn up your kidneys.
Burn up your kidneys. Make it work harder. Yeah, no. I got enough problems. I don't need that.
But that's pretty nice though. Walmart got that, Steve. Steve, you said this thing is how much now?
Well, I got it for $99. I don't know what it's going for now.
Really?
Yeah, it was $100.
They were clearancing them out.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like one. It's what? Let's see.
Hold on. This is the 8 can. Yeah. God dang! Hold on, the 8 can.
Not the 8 can.
Mine's the big one.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Not the thermo. Don't get the thermoelectric one.
So there's two to correct everyone. So there's an Xbox Series X replica 8 can mini.
Which I have that one too. That one's only,
that's the small one. Yeah. Then there's the Xbox 3.2 CF 1D fridge.
That one.
Which is $159 currently on Walmart.
Oh, is that what it is now? Because it was and I got it. I ordered it 2 or 3 days ago and I got it yesterday. And it was $99. So check your Walmart's. You might call the store. They might have it on because ours was on they had it on a pallet. I ordered it so it would be delivered just because I was lazy, and it said clearance $99.99. So even if it's on sale,
got a certain amount of stock out the door, and then once it got to a certain level, they jacked the price back.
But go in your local store before you order it online because you can price match it. I had it ordered right from the store. I bought it at the $99. I paid for it in the store, and then they just shipped it to my house. I had the truck, but I was by myself, and I was like, for those that don't know, I've had back problems, so I don't want to lift something super heavy like that.
Was this licensed?
Because your face so ugly, no?
Yes, this is a licensed product.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a licensed product. Yeah, I honest to God, I was pretty impressed with the build on it. I have one of the little ones in the New Wave Toys refrigerator, but the Xbox, the one that you put 8 of them in it, I don't think it ever got cold. I think the coldest it ever got was 75 degrees.
No, because it's a thermoelectric. It's literally a piece of crap. Absolutely do not buy the thermoelectric one.
If you just want it for collecting purposes, but the New Wave Toys one I have, things get cold in it, but you can only put 2 or 3 cans of soda in it. 2 water bottles if you're lucky.
Let's see.
So, but this bad boy, I got this thing packed to the Back to the room. So the bigger one is the 3.2. Yeah, I believe that's the one it is.
The 3.2 is the one.
Yep.
Yep. And it's going for one.
So y'all guys, if y'all, it's 159. So
check,
guys, if
check
you can get
in
it,
store. Go in store. They have them up on a pallet. It says clearance. They have them on a pallet, like in the middle of the aisles. You know how like they normally do that. That's where you want to check.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to buy it there, tell them I want to price match it, and you can buy it online and have it shipped to your house. Because if you don't have a truck, you just need it because you ain't gonna fit that in a car unless you leave the trunk open and bungee it. I'm just saying.
You know what? They got they got so many that you can get one. So if I can get one, I get one. If I don't, you know, because I can't walk into Walmart right now. I'm kind of like,
you can't do that. But you can price match it. You could price match it.
No, I probably price match it.
It's not loud. It's quiet. Like even when the compressor kicks on, you barely hear. Like my central air's louder.
Okay, that's good. That's good because that original one, that 8-can, man, when that fan freezes over and it starts crunching against that frozen ice up top, I'm like, damn! Like, how does this thing?
I don't even know it's on,
and it still doesn't get the cans cold.
I don't even know it's on unless.
Wow. All right.
You know,
so
like you'll hear.
Speaking of Xbox, did you guys notice that in the last quarter they only sold 800,000 Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S's combined?
Wow.
I didn't.
800,000. The like quarterly report just came out for.
Well, Steve, thank you. I just ordered one, so
nice.
It'll get there. I got it for $150. Well, shipping is taxes and shit is $172, but I got it.
But
I was going to get now.
You can price match it when you get back.
I'll go back and take and see can I get my money back. But anyway, thank you for that. Y'all go Walmart. Steve, do you have that? Let me see. Can I put that in the chat for people? Is it still? I think it's still in the group chat, right?
What's
and
that?
We'll get back to what you're talking about in a minute.
Here, I'll drop the link.
Ellis, I think I see it. Oh, I got it.
You got it?
Okay. I got the link. Yeah, I got it. It was still in the chat.
And if you want the toaster, the toaster's $40. Like I'm buying.
Yeah, let me tell you that toaster. I did the toaster. The toaster is dope. I use the toaster almost every day. I love that toaster. I ain't gonna lie. I like that toaster.
I just literally put my toast on top of the exhaust vent and I'm good to go.
Yeah, but if you're an Xbox guy, you're collecting it.
All right, here it is in the chat. It's pinned in the chat, y'all. So if you want to get one right now, go get it. If you're watching on replay, it might still be there. It says I looked at it. It said 200 people had it in their cart. So they're trying to get them rid of that. 200 people in the 200 people in their cart.
Probably waiting for that price to drop back again.
I'm not waiting on that because you know how sometimes that might be somebody might swoop in and
you see the original price. The original price is $250.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you can't afford that one, get this one. Let me see. Can I do it? I don't got my 2 monitors set up right now, so we bootlegging today, y'all. So,
bootlegging it up.
We're bootlegging it, but we're doing good bootlegging it though. Let me see.
I had to download the actual StreamYard app, otherwise it wouldn't let me join.
Oh, really?
Really?
Good job. All right. So here's a new
No, that's the old school.
Here's the other one. Look right here. That's
the $20 8-can. I don't know if I'd buy that unless you're gonna leave it.
I know, literally throwing your money away.
If you want to buy
collecting it, I get it. Like I get it for collecting purposes, but I wouldn't buy it to use it because
I would not recommend.
You can put your Dr. Pepper from Japan.
Warm Dr. Pepper will stay warm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean
it's a nice little centerpiece. It's a nice centerpiece in a gamer
collector.
Yeah, other than that, I turned
mine
off.
Look at this. He said, "I love how Mr. Ray was willing to talk about refrigerators over the Stellar Blade controversy because there's no controversy, just a bunch of dumbasses who never seen no ass and titties before. So they like, ooh, my goodness, I can't see it. Or if they don't like it, ooh, I want to see this. Whatever. That's stupid. I don't even want to talk about that dumb shit. It's a fucking game. It's a game. God dang.
Damn, man, going off so early in the morning in Japan. Y'all got this man heated.
I know, right?
No, it's not. It's not loud. People keep asking in the chat room. It's not loud. You don't even hear it. You hear it briefly kick on, and then that's it. You don't even hear it after that. My refrigerator is louder.
Well, Steve was down for us to get there. He said, I want to ask some. Y'all get on the deals. I want to show y'all the deal. Steve finally showed us a deal. Good job. Good job. You see, look, even the sun shines on a dog's ass twice a day. So look at that. You know.
Dang, man. Bang, bang. Hey, I had to find some kind of deal. You guys were getting all the deals on the games. I didn't get no deals on games.
Bruh. When we were at Como. Let's talk about Como. Oh, my God.
Here we go.
Oh,
here we go.
What did he buy the joint out?
No, I didn't buy the joint out.
Bro, there was people there saying
I did not.
He's out here buying. He's buying vendors out. He's buying vendors out. Bro, let me tell you what happened. Right. So,
here we go.
Me and him are like the first ones there, right? Because the convention's literally in the same hotel. We come downstairs, like vendors are still setting up, but they let us.
I came from my presidential suite.
Yeah, from his presidential suite, y'all. I'm sure he'll show y'all the videos on that. It's crazy nonsense. They put him in a massive hotel room.
And what did you get? You get the doghouse?
No, it was cool.
No, he got a good room. He got a river room.
It was a nice room. Oh, yeah. Big old jacuzzi.
Steve, you like this?
I was like, wow.
Steve, you like this hotel because it was like you like this hotel. It was like a $100s hotel.
Oh yeah, it looked like it from the pictures I saw.
Yeah, it was nice.
You would love that.
So we get in here, right? And there's this dude, he's got a booth. He's not setting up at all. He's got like 2 or 3 plastic bins, tubs, just chilling. Games are just chilling over there, bro. All in there. So Steve talks to another vendor, and this vendor tells Steve, like, yo, this dude had Kuon and Rule of Rose. I just bought them from him, both of them for $1,000. They were legit.
We were like, they were legit. What? He bought bulk out. So I went over the first time. I looked at it and I said, oh damn, we got Kuon, Rule of Rose. He had 2 Kuon, he had Rule of Rose, 2 Kuons, and some other stuff. Conker's Bad Fur Day, Mario RPG, Dracula X is sitting on the table. And I was like, damn, that's gonna be expensive. Just chilling. And then I went back and said, dude had like some in his hand, and he had some stuff. He said, how much you bought it? $500. What? $500? No. And so I ran back over there real quick because he had everything. That's why. Go ahead.
This is the crazy thing, right? So,
Ness, yeah.
So Steve starts going through this bin. So I'm like, damn, he's in there. I'm like, I'm not worried about it. So I come back around. I do a full lap, and I come back around. This dude's got like 55, 60 games. Boom, just stacked up. He's like, I'm gonna pick up all these. Drops a couple hundred on these. Goes back to the booth. We're over there with Paul Niemeyer, just chilling. The Mortal Kombat guy, the guy who the first artist of Mortal Kombat. It was pretty dope. We were over there chilling with him, but Steve's over here going through like this lot of games he just picked up. Mega Man.
I had like what about
Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 5.
No, I had 5.
No,
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 6.
So about $400 in Mega Man
annuals. And with manuals for some.
Oh,
okay. So that wasn't it. Contra Force X.
Yeah, Contra Force.
Chilling there.
That's almost a $200 game,
right? And then just numerous games that were well
like
over
64,
30, 40, 50 bucks.
50.
Right?
Yeah, I gave him like
$400. Yeah, just chilling. Consolidate
$400 for all that.
He's not done though. He's not done. He trades off at another vendor, boom, makes a little cash, goes back to dude. Now everyone in there's like, oh, we gotta go. So everybody's over there picking and grabbing mountains of
but not his stuff though. But it was other stuff. Yeah. I went back over there and I said, like, man, he had like 40, 50 more or 30 more NES games and stuff. You know, I don't think I showed you, but it was a lot more.
But what was the reason that he was selling it so dirt cheap? What was his reason?
Oh, he was tired of video. He was tired of video games. He was getting out. He had a ROG Ally.
So he didn't care.
He had a ROG Ally. He didn't care. He didn't care at all.
It was over. Once he got through all of his games sold, he left. He was done.
because I left him with like about 6 games, and somebody came about that and took his table over. But I took all this stuff. Like, I promise you, about the amount I got from him was probably close to like $3,000 probably, and I gave him like $500. Like,
wow.
And then so when I did that, right? When I yeah, I know I said so cashless, but he said, look, yeah, but like what was so funny about it, right? I had all those games, right? And then I took what I wanted and I made my money back. And then so I took it to the guy around the corner and he was giving me deals like, oh yeah, 50% off price chart. I said, okay, well shoot, I ain't paying nothing for it. So yeah, I won, he won. I won about he gave me probably about $1,000 that day, and then I spent like $5 that day. So I ended up with I started with 15. Thanks, Neil, because he bought something for me. But I know.
Wait,
and then
hang on a second. So you mean
hold
those
on, I started with 15, but I ended with $1,300. So and going back, I didn't record all. I recorded bits and pieces of because I was just like going back and forth, trading, selling. And I was selling to other vendors because like, one vendor was stuck, but he like, yeah, I'll buy anything, you just bring it over here. And I was like, it was good. It was really good. And I was like, okay.
So here I saw all those NES cartridges. I thought he was doing me a solid and picking them up for me because, I had to cancel last minute. He knew that I needed these games. Oh no.
Bruh. This.
Yeah, they had a whole tub again
for you.
What's that?
It was a perfect con for you. I hate that you missed it, man, because everybody was asking about you. They were asking about you. Yeah. It was such a really good convention. Yeah. It was small as a third year, but they wouldn't bring us back next year. The mother, the father was nice. They took it out to
family
eat.
Was so awesome, dude. They were
the family was joking. Like the family, how we do stuff here. This is how they were doing. They would just sit there laughing back and forth and stuff. Ness doing his impression, cracking everybody up. We went to this place, had like these huge steaks. Ness got this goddamn steak as big as one of these games over here. And like everybody looking, he had sauteed mushrooms and diamonds on it and shit. It was like,
he going to town, man.
Yeah, he over there eating and drinking like, yes, coming in. Yeah,
he was doing Tiberius.
Yes, Tiberius had the big ass steak, and everybody looking like everybody got burgers and retro beer. Oh, let me tell you about him. He got food. He joined us too, and he wasn't a part of the team. We just came. They let him come. We were like, all right, man, come on. He got a burger, and he got clown because this patty was like
roasted him so bad.
Oh my goodness!
My bad,
oh my goodness! The patty was super thick. Pause. But y'all, pause. It was like this big, right? And he couldn't eat half of it. He said,
pause.
"Yeah." He said, "Yeah, man. I need to go over." And everybody looked at him, and then the waiter said, "Yeah, okay." And you, all right, little kid, little baby, get your little. It was so funny.
Meanwhile, Ness is up to his elbows in sauteed mushrooms.
Oh
right?
no, that was gone.
Yeah,
I killed it.
I killed it. He killed it though.
You worked hard all day.
Because so what's so funny about it, right? You be in the moment, and that's now the found to see it. But you be in the moment making deals, talking because people stopping you and like saying, "Hey, we love the channel." It was great. It was really, really good for a really nice small starter convention. That's going to be huge later years from now.
Yeah, for sure,
y'all. The vibe, the people were there was like amazing. People walking there in the breakfast, like, the coolest people I ever. I'm telling you, it was so dope. It was so dope, and people stopped. But he didn't get to eat that day though. He was like, as soon as everything over with, and what's so fun about it, you'll see in the video, like the con started on time at like 9 for people who came in, and it ended at 5 o'clock. At 6 o'clock,
Steve had it bought out by 1 o'clock. Before people got in at 10 o'clock, Steve had the con.
That was just a one-time thing because stuff like that don't happen. And I passed them up. I'm thinking like I could have had those ruler roses and stuff like that because I would have
wanted the NES games. I would have wanted the NES games. Like that would have been my ticket. Dude, I would have, man.
Yeah, dude. I saw Ruler Rose, 2 of them. I'm like, when you see Ruler Rose and Cool One, you already know those like $1,000 games.
Heck yeah! Close to Rule of Rose is like, what, $700-800 just for Rule of Rose?
Yeah, and Cool One's around like $1,000. So you like, okay, I'm not going to even ask about it. You don't ask about it unless you're going to buy it, really. And I just like, I ain't gonna, and I passed right by it. And dude, so all that, I was like, when I heard dude did the deals, I almost jumped on the table. I ran over there real quick and got all that stuff. I was like, oh my God, all this stuff. I ain't even really like NES and stuff. But I said I had an idea that, you know, I can trade this. Or like, you know, sell it to get something.
I happen to know a guy that's looking for some of those titles too.
Well, we told you to bring your ass on, but you got sick, so
listen.
I can't help it.
Listen.
But you better now, though.
You can bring them to Pittsburgh.
They be gone. They gonna be sold by then. They gonna be sold by then.
You see,
I don't know. Country Force might be. Country Force might be sold. I don't know. Some of I wanted to keep. I ain't gonna lie. Some I wanted to keep, but I sold. I had a Double Dragon, all the Double Dragons. Had Curve. I still got a lot.
You had Ninja Gaiden also. You had like Ninja Gaiden 3 in there.
Ninja Gaiden 3. I need Ninja Gaiden 2. I
sold those already. I checked those already.
I have an Action 52, man. Come on. How many in the chat room can say they have an Action 52?
I mean,
who wants Action 52?
52, nobody.
Big bucks, man.
Yeah, it is. It is big bucks. I mean, it was dope. I learned a lot.
That was funny.
I learned a lot from you, like, because generally when I got like my first con, I was like deer in headlights, kid in a candy store. I was just buying stuff. Didn't know you could negotiate. I had no idea. So, you know, year 2, year 3, I finally figured out. Man, I didn't know. I just like the price is the price. That's what
I want to sell you.
You ain't selling me nothing. Quit playing.
He ain't selling shit.
Man, I negotiate. I will go up to the dude. I'll be like, look, I'll pay you this much. They won't take it. I know that nobody's going to buy the game at the price that they have. I come back at the last day, right before they start packing up, and I'm like, hey, you want to reconsider on that offer that I made you? And I cannot tell you how many times people have been like, all right, you know, because they'll
do that.
Number of sales.
They don't want to pack all that up.
They don't want to pack all that up.
Steve walked with me last year at Cords. We walked by the lady with the PlayStation. He's like, I have the backdrop in there. It came with like, it's brand new in the thing. It has a big PlayStation thing.
I should have got that.
What did she win? She won like $75 or something like that. Steve's like, yeah.
And you gave like $40, didn't you?
Yeah.
$50.
Well, you said to her, you're like, well, he'll take it for 30, and she's like, how about 40? And I was like, wait, I didn't even say anything. I was like, he's like, you should do it. I'm like, I guess I'm doing it. So I bought it for $40. That's how he does it.
It was nice.
The guy with the Wii U, remember we got those 2 box sets. He wanted like 20 apiece.
Oh yeah, I still got one. Yeah.
I said to the guy, I was like, because Steve goes, how much for 2 of them? And he goes, $20. I said, deal. I slapped down the 20. We got those. Right.
Yeah, he bought me one. I still got it. Yes, I put it up.
Like, how you gonna pass that up?
No, I know, right? It was good. Like I said, I think conventions is right. A lot of people don't realize you can negotiate or scared to negotiate. I can't be like, like a lot of people. I think a lot of people are afraid, and I don't think they're afraid because they don't want to get turned down or they don't know how to. It really is an art to negotiate because it's just like. I had a real good negotiation at Midwest Gaming Classic, and it's in the last video with one guy. And this last video I did, I get the games, I got the Wii games. When I got the Wii games at Goodwill, and then I took I took a lot of those games, and because I paid like so much for it, but I ended up, not paying nothing. So I got all the games for free, but I used that Goodwill. I started with Goodwill, got those games, and then I used those Goodwill games. Made money on and negotiated and still got what I needed for free. But yeah, it was really kind of crazy. I swear. And we was negotiating back and forth like this. I ain't gonna lie, I do that. That's always been that way,
bruh. Because I looked at that video.
Japan is good, man. Japan is good, Andrew. You said the video? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like,
I don't know.
Man, like what they just had, like they just put the games out there just for you. Like, oh, Steve's here. Here you go. Let me just throw these on the shelf for you. He's here. He's finally here. The champ is here. Let me just throw these. The good old champ is here. Let me throw these games out here for you. So
I think that's what happened at Walmart. He'd been talking to that guy that he put on video, and the guy called him up and said, "Hey, we just put these on sale for $1. Get over here." Steve comes over and he starts laying them out.
I couldn't
That's why
find
none of
the
us can
Switch.
find them.
Yeah, but that goes back to you got to make sure that you maintain those relationships with people, man. Like half the deals that I've gotten in my lifetime, like I'll give you an example, right? On the car side, like I'll pick up cars because I'm friends with the guy who owns the dealership, and it took me years to build that relationship. So whenever I'm looking for something, he's the first person I go to. I send all my people to him that want to buy cars, and so in exchange, he's always like, bro, this just came in. Are you interested? Like, I'm the first person he'll call. He'll be like, hey, this is what's going on. You know, if you want it, you got first dibs. And so it's like, it's really important to invest in your people, like your network of people that you buy your games from. It's the exact same thing.
Alex? What kind of dealership? What kind of dealership?
It's Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, like all that
stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm a Hellcat guy, so.
Okay. All good. All good.
Yeah.
Because Ness, you looking for now you about to get your home. You're looking for a truck, right?
I am looking for a truck.
Yeah.
He's also got a GM Chevy dealership too, so I can hook you up with that as well.
Yeah.
So like Corvette, Camaro, all that stuff. Basically, I like all the American muscle cars. So
I'm taking a break from the sports cars. So I'm going to get something I can just hop out of instead of roll
TRX, one of the Hellcat trucks.
Yeah, I was looking at the Raptors. I was looking at those, but
I mean, I had a
2014 Roush Raptor, so I know.
I got my Dragon Ball. I got my Dragon Ball Z stuff on.
Who dressed you this morning? The pink shirt, the orange pants.
Whose is this?
Man,
yeah, mama. No,
get the Cybertruck. No, not the Cybertruck.
Man,
I
can't.
I want the
ugly.
No, they got recalled. I love that Cybertruck. Every single one of them just got recalled.
Yeah. Not every single one of them. They didn't.
No, they did. Every single one of them got recalled because there's a problem with the pedal, the acceleration pedal.
They, what's the
it ain't as ugly as the rest of the truck. You gotta fix it to make it uglier.
No, because I'm in a Cybertruck group and like they did get recalled. Not every single one of them. Certain ones, like the Foundation series, a lot of those got recalled, and they went back like a 30-minute fix. But you know, anything with Tesla will blow up, and it's gonna be a blow up negative because you know, old boy can't keep his mouth shut, acting crazy. But they still getting. Yeah, they still getting new ones and stuff. The new ones are still getting up. Everybody's still getting deliveries and stuff like that. They found it fix in which like a 30-minute fix, and it's good. I'm
still waiting on my the tri-engine pre-order. I've got one on pre-order. It's just the tri-engine.
The Cyber Beast. Yeah, well, they started to make them. They started to put them out.
Call me and let me know I can put my order.
I'll
in.
Stick to my.
You probably
Pontiac Revenge Pontiac Aztec.
Is it?
Yo.
Oh, it's a rebadge from the Aztecs. Yeah, I saw that joke. I saw that joke going around.
I cannot unsee that now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Shane, that's just being mean to the Pontiac now.
Oh man, hey.
That's just being mean to the Pontiac.
Man, Pontiac.
It is being mean.
That G6 when that came out.
Ooh, boy. They still get. What's the last one they had that everybody's still trying to get? I forget what it was. Was it the Grand Am?
No, it's the G8. No. It's the G8.
Oh, the G8. I'm sorry, the G8. Yeah.
Okay.
And they have the limited edition 5. If they had one that came out that was like the G8, GXP or something like that, it was like the 500 horsepower version of that. And that actually was a badass car. Like I looked at that.
What happened to Pontiac?
A Charger. They went out of business. They shut it all down.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, they made some good ass cars, man. Man, that Grand Am was
that G8 was basically, it looked like a BMW when, you know, like the equivalent model series BMWs that were out at the time, and people were just, they were amazing cars. Like I said, the GXP was like the top of the line trim. They had that 500 horsepower variant too. There's only like 300 or 400 of those running around, something like that. And there's like a whole entire like owners like club for all that shit. But some of those were pretty. They were awesome. That was the first vehicle that came before Dodge decided to go in with all the like, hey, we're gonna have 700 horsepower Hellcats and stuff like that. So it's like it broke the ice on kind of the rebirth of all of the high horsepower cars that we've had up until recently.
And speaking of high horsepower cars, I think somebody's coming out. What's that? The new Hellcat? Who makes a Hellcat? GM?
Dodge.
Dodge. Okay, so Dodge, I think is that you seen a new electric Dodge supposed to be coming out in a couple years.
Yeah, so the new Dodge is coming out.
Yeah.
And they've got two variants, right? They've got one that's got a 400 volt internal system, and then they've got the future one that's coming out at the 800 volt system. The 800 volt systems are like the Teslas, they're all 800 volt, like the high end. So the current ones, I think that it's coming out this model year. You'll be able to order them this summer. They top out at 670 horsepower. The problem, and they're all wheel drive. The problem is they weigh about 1,000 pounds more than a Tesla Model S Plaid. Yeah,
because that battery so heavy. The batteries are so heavy.
I'm passing on all the electrics in this first run. I'm looking at whenever they got the Daytona Banshee that's coming out, which is the highest trim of that model, will be out in 26 or 27, and we'll reevaluate then.
Man,
you know what though? Like
settled in the house, it's gonna be on and popping.
People do have a long way to catch up Tesla, but I think if somebody can catch up, it is probably maybe Honda or Toyota because of the hybrids. Now hybrids are really good right now still, but but also too. Hybrids.
Like all the manufacturers,
it's that weird point right now. No, they should have went to it because the hybrids was like the thing. Toyota was like just going crazy with the hybrids, and then it just kind of, and then electric came up, and then went down, then it went back up like this. So,
bro, you know how many electric vehicles are just sitting on car lots right now? It's like insane. Like nobody's buying them.
No, because we don't want to be sitting there waiting for our car to charge when we can just pour gasoline into it and drive off like a normal person. There's no logic
you have to plan
for
when you charge. Like, if you charge it overnight, no problem. It's not a big deal.
I charge it.
I'm all for the hybrid where it's electric or gas, but do not take away gas because the grid can't withstand it right now. California's proven that. You're going to tell me I have to buy a $30,000 battery in 8 years for my vehicle when it dies? No. I'll just stick to what I got.
Hold on, Steve. I just got an email from FedEx saying my delivery is gonna be soon from Walmart.
The refrigerator.
Yeah, I just got it on my watch. Like,
your neighbor's gonna be sitting
that
there
up for you, homeboy. I'll take good care of it. I'll go get it. I know you're gonna be gone for a minute. I'll go.
Yes, you wanted to test it out, right? You wanted to test.
It says signature. I'm gonna go to FedEx and tell them to hold it at the place.
No.
Wait, you had to get a signature. Why they just dropped it off on the back porch?
No, I told them to get a signature on mine because I'm over here. I can't get shit. But no, I get it, Steve. Like a lot of people, it's not good for a lot of people. It's not good for a lot of people. I am a big believer. I'm bringing a video out. I'm making a video about game hunting a Tesla. It's going to be out soon. And it's not for everybody. I get that. But if you try it and you're in the area, it's good for you. Like, yes,
I think
the negative.
The infrastructure.
Hold on.
Stepped up.
Yeah. The negative, you're right. It does. But it's a lot better than it was like 10, 12 years ago, right?
100%.
But like
the infrastructure they're going to have chargers.
Hold on.
They're going to have chargers nationwide. Just
hold on. I know that. Hold on. Like I said, the network here in Texas is really good, The network is really good here. And I like charging it at night. So I charge at night and go off and the next day I'll be really, really good. What if Ness go so quick? Where did he go? Y'all crazy. Got me up early.
He's like, y'all talking about cars. It's supposed to be a video game podcast. Yo, I'm out.
I'm out. I know, right? But like, speaking of video games, what everybody been playing besides Stellar Blade?
You had to come back to that, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, besides Stellar Blade. Oh, hey, Ness got
actually. I'm glad you asked that.
Show your new insert. Speaking of cars, y'all. Oh, over here, somebody. I just looked right past me. Somebody driving in a Toyota Crown. The old Toyota Crowns are so nice over here. They look like
on the theme of cars. I'm sending you a picture through our chat. You asked about what we're all playing. I'm actually doing a live stream tomorrow night, live gameplay of
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope.
Mario Kart.
Oh, nice.
8 tournament we're doing, and I have 3 cameras set up. 2 of them are going to be tracking, the other 2 are like looking head on.
I like
the
that.
steering wheel and the pedals. It's going to be, we're not only are we going to do it in here with the people that are here, but we're going to open it up online. Anybody that gets on their Switch, we're going to race against them. Yeah, it's going to be pretty fun.
Do you want to put your Switch code in the chat in a minute, or like
I don't even know how do I find my Switch code without firing up my Switch? Is there a way to do that?
No, you got to fire it up.
All right, I have my other Switch over here, but yeah, like, if people show up tomorrow, they can see it too, because I'll have it up on the.
Okay. Just make sure. What time tomorrow? I'm sorry. What time tomorrow?
8:30 Eastern time tomorrow night. So we'll have that going. It'll be a lot of fun. I got like 5 or 6 people that are coming over, so we're gonna have a ball. And then whatever.
Okay, I try to make sure to retweet that.
It's gonna be it'll be fun. Because again, with the cars, we're doing the cars. Mario Kart was the big thing that everybody said, let's do it. So I went big on this one. So we've been
I cannot believe that Mario Kart is still popping. It's still great.
Oh
no, I know.
Dude,
I'm just saying,
one of the best games of all time.
It is good. I'm just saying, like, okay, the quality of Mario Kart. Let's talk about it. The quality of Mario Kart never dipped from the first Super Mario Kart, right? Even the GameCube Double Dash. I mean, can you really think of a bad Mario Kart? Can y'all hear that? Okay. No, I can't think of a bad Mario. That's like one of I didn't say perfect game, but that game, Nintendo probably protecting crazy. And matter of fact, I saw the Mario Karts here in Japan and people was riding around in. I'm like, oh, I want to do that, but I gotta get my I gotta get my international driver's license. Only it takes 15 minutes, but it's like $89. And they keep hitting me up like, yeah. So I don't know. I might get it soon. But it was in the middle of this drive. Like, oh, stop, dude! It was one dude dressed like Mario, one dude dressed like Toad, another one dressed like Yoshi. They was driving down the street. I was like, oh shit! I was like, yo, I want to do that.
Awesome.
But it was.
Ness got a sneak peek earlier because I went live on Facebook just to test some things and stuff. Yeah, and he saw it. It's going to be pretty.
Oh, dope. He said Mario Kart on the phone was not good. I say for the phone it was pretty good because use a cell phone game. All you gotta do is push your thumb back and forth. It was good. I liked it. Yeah. It wasn't bad. I mean, but I guess you say that's the worst one. I guess so because they did take the levels from that and put it in this Mario Kart. So
I like the way they made the add-on packs. I just wish they would have made the add-on packs to where they were physical. I know we're gonna get into the physical versus digital debate, but
yeah, we'll do that too. Yeah, good thing about that. We need to talk more about that too.
I just think that they should have done physical with that too, but I think going forward, that's what they're going to do with Mario Kart. I don't know if we're going to see Mario Kart 9 or something. I think they're just going to keep adding tracks or keep adding.
I think it'll be a Mario Kart 10. I think the next one will be Mario Kart 10 or Mario Kart.
I would like to see that.
Or Mario Kart. I don't know. It's going to be a next generation of Mario Kart.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. We need to have
like
a
Mario Kart 10
sequel.
Because Mario Kart 10 is the Mario Kart Grand Prix on the.
Hey, as long as my steering wheels work, because I'm invested, man. I bought the steering wheels, the pedals. I have invested in this.
I have a question about that. Does that mean that with the Switch 2, that the peripherals will still work with that console? That's an excellent question.
You know what? I don't think so because you know what? The form factor, right? It's like, it's almost kind of. No, it's almost kind of like, you can like cell phones, right?
On the Switch.
Yeah, like the cell phones, right? Like when you get a new, like say from 14 to 15, right? Like the cases don't line up right. So maybe like the new Switch, whatever it's going to be, maybe the controller is a little bit bigger, and then you got to make something like that. So
pause.
Now if it's yeah, there you go, there you go. Good job, good job. He learned it. Yeah, he got it. He was ready too, y'all. He's like,
I was ready. I was waiting.
I know, right? He was ready too.
I was ready. I had my finger on the pulse.
You idiot.
Yeah, but he's our idiot, so it's okay.
It's funny that you brought up Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's right. I had my meaty paws. I was ready.
She said, Mario Kart X. Ooh, pause. No.
X gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you.
That'd be the Nintendo commercial. That'd be crazy.
Boy,
kind of made me.
Wouldn't that
cringe
be
a
funny
bit.
if they hired him to do that? Like to be
they can't
he's
hire
dead.
him.
He's dead.
Yeah, DMX
Yeah,
died.
DMX is
Oh,
dead.
that's right. He did die a while ago, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they can have an
You
imitator
don't
do
listen.
it.
No, they still his state probably still can.
He still uses music.
Matter of fact,
There was
his state can use the music.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't go down that road. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Alex, don't do that. God dang. Oh,
I played
Jesus.
Mario Kart on the plane to California. Yeah, I was not when. Well,
Okay.
I wasn't playing nothing when we was on the way to Como and back because.
No, you was asleep. We was like, oh yeah. Speaking of that, man, we was on a plane together, and we two fairly sized men, but he like this right here. And I'm like, we sit right next to each other. So we got on the plane first, right? And like, yeah, we sit right here. We at the front of the plane. We like this, just like
how we in the very front of the plane and still smashed like sardines.
Southwest, man.
How long did you have to wait in the airport?
Oh, that's because you flew with that airline.
What the airport wait wasn't. We went to what USO.
Oh no,
USO for both.
But did you Uber in or did they take you in?
No, they took us. They took us. He took us. They took us in because we all left together at the early morning. It's okay, cool. And then using most airports, I try to stop at the USO because that's for like the military and their friends and family. And the USO, they had like food and drinks. You can like have beds. They had Xboxes and stuff like that. You can still chill to your plane. Because we went with Paul and we had like 3 hours. So we stayed in like an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, because Paul's flight was earlier. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we just stayed in the USO and it was right there. And then had some coffee, had some just sit down and got some like toiletries, like stuff like that. Just different things and stuff. We just watching TV, just talking, and and it was chill. It was a better place chilling in instead of just chilling like in the the airport, small seats. You could stretch out and watch TV and talk to other people and stuff. So that's what we did.
That one in Missouri
and it went by real quick.
They had beds and recliners and PCs.
That would have been fine. That would have been fine just chilling in there to do that. But yeah.
It was. And our flight I can't even remember. It wasn't long. The wait didn't make it long. But then speaking of flighting, the flight here, I flew on Delta and they upgraded me to Comfort Plus because I said, man, I need to take my leg off. Really I did. And they in military, they hook you up. What? Hey, I'll
tell you this. This was like the first time, like just getting like express lane access through TSA because of this dude. Because every time he pull up his leg, they were like, "Oh, come on, sir. Thank you for service. Come on through. Just scan. Don't take anything out your bag. Just scan." We had to like give them the disclaimer. They're like, "Do you have any electronics in the bag? We have video games." They're like, "What?" I'm like, "We have video games." Well, how many do you have?
Yeah.
A lot.
Lots.
Half
we went all through though. Yeah, half the bag. The whole carry-on was video games. Oh man,
backpack had games. Suitcase
had games. Had games.
Carry-on,
dude. It was so, and it was so funny too because I was like, when I got on, you'll see the video, but I actually had like 3 or 4 tubs of games, and I'm looking like, how am I get this home? Everybody like, how you get this home? That's it.
That's exactly what I would have said. Is how you get now. I would have been like, don't worry, I'll take care of you. I'll take the NES with me, and then you won't have nothing to worry about. I would have helped you out because that's the kind of friend I am.
Well, hey, next time if you ain't on your deathbed, you better come on.
I know.
But you had stuff. But you had stuff. But I mean, you good. We glad you better though. But yeah, get through TSA. Yeah, get through. I am too. We all are. Getting through TSA and just like I said, sometimes my handicap is good too because like coming through customs. Oh my God, that line.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you.
When
you taking all this Japanese games back, did customs give you crap trying to get out?
I just like rolled my look at my. Oh, sorry. Come on, let's go.
Well, no, because I know if you go into Canada, and I don't know if anybody's ever gone into Canada before, but
yeah,
isn't it? It's a bugger. If you take video games, clothing, or anything, they like give you the 3rd degree, and then everything but bend over and spread your cheeks. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being dead serious. Like they.
No, I heard about that. They don't
play
a little bit more. Japan works a lot on the honor system, and once they see how I'm walking and stuff or whatever and stuff, they really don't bother me. And they're like, oh, okay. And also, just go through, they don't open all your bags and all that kind
They
of
don't
stuff.
make
I
you
haven't
declare it and pay tax on it or anything like that.
Not yet. I hope not. But
Well,
not really.
Canada will if they catch you. That's why a lot of people that come to the United States, like where we're at, they have outlets. The foreigners from Canada and stuff, they'll come in. They'll go to the outlets to buy their clothing because it's cheaper. They take the price tags off. They buy the luggage and they take it back over as if they packed it to come over here. That's how they get, so they don't have to pay duties and taxes on it.
I think that's what everybody
wondering. What's that?
Yeah, that's why I'm only taking. That's why I'm here taking. Like I said, I was opening this up when I was opening.
Well, that's what I wasn't sure. Like, do you have to open these games? I mean, I guess people in the chat room.
I'm open to everything. I'm opening up everything. Like not everything, but I open up everything. Like it got a little plastic stuff on here. Like just got this right here, and I finally convinced Ness to get this right here. But just taking it off. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, because I got one here too. So like. Hey, I got two. And this is one who's holding up.
He FaceTimed me last night. He's like, I was like, what? Well, he was texting me at first. He's like, he was at a King of Fighters store. It was like a store dedicated just for King of Fighters. And they had Samurai Showdown stuff. I was like, yo, what? Yeah. He's sending me pictures of shirts and hoodies. I was like, I need that.
I can't show y'all everything, but I'm gonna show you on the video though. Like went to the Godzilla store, and then I got. This is fun. I'm gonna show y'all this
store.
Yeah, it's like a Godzilla pop-up store, and that's why
Tokyo, Steve, or are you outside of Tokyo?
Outside of Tokyo in the country, but it's pretty nice. This Godzilla shirt, right? Look, it says 4X, right?
Oh, you finally got a self-portrait on a shirt. That's pretty awesome.
4X.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good joke. That's a good one.
Got you. You walked right into that one. I went for it.
That's a good one. I like that. But anyway, so I got this 4X, but the 4X is actually an extra large American. Now, some stores do sell. Yeah. Now, some stores sell. This is an extra large Dragon Ball shirt, but this is an extra large American. See, this is an extra large American. You can tell because it's stretchy and it just
another self-portrait.
Hey, I take Goku over Godzilla. Well, I take both. They both dope.
Yeah, but no, I can't remember that's what you do.
He's sleepy, you idiot. You only watch anime.
I don't watch. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z since I was like 13.
Yeah, your face don't look like
the only thing about Dragon Ball Z I know is it's in Fortnite as a character.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Well, yeah, but like speaking like these little pop-up stores, that's why I got to stay away, y'all. These pop-up stores, they had a lot of stuff. They had like a Gundam. Well, I went to the Gundam diver. Yeah, the diver store with. Yeah, we had a Gundam stuff, and I got in there too because it was a long 30-minute wait line, and I would do is raise my leg up. I was like, "Hey, come on in." So they take care of here. They really do. They take care of the elderly, women, in like the United States now, and the handicap here 10 times better because when you get on a train, they got a special section for like women handicapped and all that kind of stuff. People who are pregnant, they take care of you and stuff like that. They just like polite and stuff. They help you and stuff like it's a lot better. Food like cleaner over here.
Civilized country.
Yeah,
because they actually take care of everybody and not just the rich.
Yep. You're right about that. It is so nice, and so people don't bother you unless you bother them. They, kids are, and this thing another thing I noticed too, and I guess because I don't have children, but kids are universal. I mean, they're
running around and nobody has to worry about them. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't get kidnapped and murdered and all kinds of other things.
Kids out here running at kids out here at night at 10, 11 o'clock playing in different parks and stuff. I'm like, whoa! So you can't do that in the States?
Not no more. You can't do that stuff no more in the
You could be in the suburbs in the U.S. and you couldn't do that.
No, you can't. Kids out there having a ball at 10 o'clock. I'm like, kids riding around bikes at like 10, 11, like group of kids.
So they doing.
I'm like
It's
teenage.
the way it used to be for us. Think about it, right? When we were coming up, we used to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you can't do none of that.
Because people weird. They
can't even let my daughter walk home from school anymore.
Oh, hell no.
You ready to do somebody? Somebody tell I'll shoot them for you.
Bruh.
Well, hey,
like,
you won't find the body. There will be no body.
It won't be nobody because nobody will know.
Don't need to worry about no.
No, I mean, it's like I see the horror stories, like, from people, and then my own personal experience working in the ER of like people coming in and I'm just like, that stuff just absolutely drives me insane. Like, I don't see how any sane human being could accept any of that, and it's just disgusting.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
It is, man. It just, I imagine every gamer really should just at least save up. I said, and if you look at it, the amount of games we buy a year, we probably spend about 10 grand on games a year. A lot of people easy, like high end collect. I ain't saying high end collect. I'm just collectors like on our level. Even the people I ain't saying like it's no level. I think if you stop buying games for like 3 months and save that money for a vacation, I really think you can save like $3,000, right? You can buy the ticket first and then do that, and then just get you a plan. Everybody can get over here. A lot of people need to get over. It's so much, it's so fun. You just come over here and experience. You don't know who you're gonna run into. You don't know what you're gonna do. You just gotta come over here and just stay a week. Don't be like me and stay 2 weeks.
People aren't gonna do that. They're too busy playing Stellar Blade and complaining.
I think there's just a lot of people are afraid of traveling, though. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people are afraid of traveling.
I mean, think about it though, right? Like, you went through the military and everything, and have been traveling pretty much since you were 18 years old, right? Like, I mean, you've been everywhere. Yeah. I mean, and me too. Like, I've been all over Europe. That type of I was lucky growing up doing that kind of stuff, because that was like, my parents weren't like, filthy stinking rich. They were like, but we're going to make sure you have experiences and, that type of thing, so that you understand that the world is bigger than just the town you grew up in and the state that you live in.
Your block or your hood.
Exactly. It was just like, go see the world, experience the world. And I think there's so many people that just never had that opportunity because, they never grew up in a situation where that was like a possibility. But now that they're older and they have their own cash flow, they should, even if you're not, you don't have to pick up and go to Japan. That might be too daunting for some people. You know what I'm saying? But like, get up and go. Like, if you're in Louisiana, pop on over to like New York City and check it out. Pop on over to Los Angeles and check it out. Like, go see some stuff in the United States. Get used to getting out of the house. When you're comfortable with that, then start doing some research and say, hey, look, maybe I want to go to Canada. Maybe I want to go and pop over to England or, Ireland or Scotland or something. Get, that idea in your head. It's like the world is so much. There's just so much cool stuff to do. And then when you go, you'll be like, dude, it's like, this is awesome. It's like, I didn't even realize I like X, Y, and Z, this particular culture or the country or whatever. So I highly encourage people. I'm with Steve. It's like, go see the world.
Oh yeah, man. Would you like to say this?
I've been wanting to go to Japan for a hot minute. Like, it's been many, many years. And then when you called me last night, I was like, man, I really need to go. I really need to go. Why don't we get
a trip together? And then we can the whole podcast can get up and go.
I had an opportunity to go. What was it? Maybe 20 years ago, and it was for karate. So like I'm not gonna say I was good or anything like that, because like anybody that's humble enough to say that,
okay, Akuma.
No, nothing like that. One of our senseis
that was good. I like it.
Had come into the dojo, and like this dude was a beast. I'm talking about small, like 70-year-old dude. I'm talking about dude.
Akuma. Yeah, probably Akuma.
Fist just solid steel. And seeing him just wipe the floor with numerous black belts. But they offered like a lot of the younger students a trip to Japan to train at one of the dojos in Okinawa.
Wow.
So, but my parents wouldn't let me go. I'm like,
yeah, but here's the thing. It's like, if we all sit back and say, look, let's go next summer, that'll give all of us a year to plan, save money, maybe, thin out some of our collections or whatever. But then we can do a whole entire trip.
You don't need to say Japan. You just
2 weeks. No, listen, 2 weeks, and we're gonna go ahead and make all the videos and post it all up. It'll be sick.
I'm down.
Yeah, you want to? I'm down too. Alice, I got that tomorrow. Alice, I'll just go ahead and pay my trip tomorrow.
I'm down. Yeah,
Actually, I bought a whole bunch of cars recently, so no, it's not going to be that quick.
He bought a whole bunch of cars.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Eric in the
What
chat
is a
room
whole
saying,
bunch
"Don't go
of
in the
cars,
summer."
sir? What is a whole bunch?
Well,
Oh yeah, it's
What? It's like that.
Sorry, I was reading the little notice. I picked up a couple more Hellcats.
A couple more Hellcats.
for Hellcats.
One of them's a Demon.
Told you
I
this.
picked up a Demon 170, and I picked up a Durango Hellcat. So I got a Challenger Demon 170 and a
Ness,
Durango Hellcat.
you don't know by now? He's got to buy more than one of everything.
No,
How long have you been?
technically,
Listen,
they're different
we've been on this
trims. They're
podcast
different
for over
trims
a
and
year
models.
with him.
Everybody know the doctor
Cracking the
is
joke
rich.
on the wrong person here. He be calling me
I know,
rich. Like,
yeah.
nah, man, nah.
Yeah.
He probably
The doctor's
has
really
three
rich.
houses.
That's why he showed his face.
He
Yeah, he
rotates
probably do.
through
He
3
got-
houses.
No, he got two houses.
I'm
Two.
saying, see, there you go.
So you thought, look, that's why
Yeah, but no,
he got his
honestly,
stuff.
One of them's for work. So I mean, it's one of the places that I work that I stay. So
One of them says Playhouse.
nah, it honestly, it's just a place to sleep. It's not
It's,
anything
it's the
fancy.
get away from the wife house.
he can't say that too loud.
Yeah,
Look,
no.
Keep it down.
look, every man like, ooh,
Funny. Y'all are
ooh,
hilarious.
no. Look,
Anyway,
look,
back
that's
to
all you can say,
Stellar
is y'all.
Stellar is pretty awesome.
Can't talk about that.
Alex is how Steven is with tech stuff. He ain't lying.
Hey,
I do.
You
I got
finally,
like 10 of everything with that stuff.
hey, you finally found something that Alex would be quiet on, Steve. We just
What's
gotta
that?
say that. He just,
Oh.
I said we finally got Alex to shut the hell up for a little bit.
No, I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't trying to
He's
get
like, don't
involved
put
in
my
all that.
business out there in the streets. I'm
Yeah,
right there with you.
I know,
Steve
right?
be over here.
Man, it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
no,
rich. That's rich. I'm like, you over here trying to get me got over here, man. Stop. Like, I'm
people
not
gonna,
rich.
nah.
I ain't getting you, guy. Besides, we're trying to get you. This is
You
Texas.
just moved anyway.
We-
What are you worried about? Nobody knows where you live.
You
Yeah,
right.
nobody know where you at.
That's right.
And hey, if they find and they try to find you, you got it's Texas. Stand your ground.
They get through me.
That's
they
all I
get
got to
through my
say.
wife.
Well,
My wife is
listen,
10
if
times worse.
they find him, yeah, so the cool thing is
Oh yeah, she is.
Elliot knows our good friend Smith and Wesson. So we don't have nothing to worry about.
Smith and Wesson.
Smith and
Yeah.
Wesson.
And Smith and Wesson,
It depends. It depends on the day. So
Yeah,
you could be talking to Smith and Wesson that day, or you could be talking to these guys and they're rated E for everyone.
yeah.
Look at
I was
you,
gonna
boy.
say Dr. Glock. I mean, you got Dr. Glock and you got and I'm sure there's like at least my friend Smith and Wesson gives 19 different reasons why you should back up.
21 for me. 21.
I have one of them
I got
too.
21 questions for you.
I got 99. They got 99 problems, but I only got one.
Y'all so silly.
I don't know where that came from, but that was I got to remember that one.
Oh man, I
Yeah,
got
that was a
Neo
good
Geo
one.
pocket Glock color, man. You know, I got
Pocket Glock color. He said, "Well, like,
Jeez,
oh,
he's back
y'all
on
are
the
silly.
curls. Back on the curls.
bro.
Oh, y'all
I
are
use
funny.
my everyday.
Bro, he
My
just going
so
in.
is your
The meat
everyday carry a
Glock.
Smith and Wesson, Steven?
What's
Is
that?
is your everyday carry a Smith
Yeah,
and Wesson?
Smith and Wesson, M&P
Yeah,
Shield. Yeah,
I use a Springfield Armory.
they're good too.
But I use a 45,
Right.
and it's a double stack.
Mm.
It's like the 45 ACP. It's like the 3.8 inch barrel. So it's like
See,
a
I
little
can't
bit.
conceal it on my torso. It does. I can't carry a 45 or even a full size 9. It just sticks out. Like I just can't.
Really.
Yeah, not comfortably.
I used to wear a jacket. It was like a shooting jacket that and so it's like the pockets were gigantic on the inside. So you could literally just put your entire arm. You could shoot through the jacket.
If I had a jacket and I
Big
did one of the cop the holsters, like the vest holster, like I could do it,
Yeah.
but not like on my appendix carry or something like that. I can't.
For
do
those
it.
of you tuning in, you've tuned into the Call of Duty segment of our podcast.
Hey, what was the other I missed the comment. There was some kind of comment. Somebody, hold on.
Somebody said
there's been a
Neo
lot.
Glock.
Smith and Meaty
There's
Paws. There's
somebody said Meat Glock.
Meat Glock.
What it
Is that an L in your pocket?
Is that an
in your
L?
pocket? Pocket Glock. That's funny.
Yeah, but living in the United States, you really can't live without an everyday carry. I mean, come on, man. Like, genuinely.
I don't have one.
Y'all ever been to Youngstown? You ever been to Youngstown? If you haven't been to Youngstown, you know why we carry guns around here. That's all
I was against it for the longest time. I was against them. I hated them. I was like, nope. And then,
well, I mean, and you know, honestly, if you don't train, you don't go shooting on a regular basis or any of that kind of stuff, it's kind of useless to you. I mean, 9 times out of 10, the gun's going to be taken away from you and used against you. So you got to make sure that you are out shooting regularly and you get, you know, proper training. And there's plenty of courses out there, plenty of courses.
Especially in Texas.
You know, I highly encourage people to go, and it's a skill. And like anything else, the more you practice, the better you get at it. So,
yeah, you know, we don't play. Do not play.
I mean, you can't, especially if you've got like, I mean, because think about it, right? Like, what do cops do? Cops are supposed to be there after the fact. They don't ever stop nothing. In fact,
better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
No, but listen, this is the funny thing. The Supreme Court said that police have no obligation to save you.
No, right.
Hey, man, it's Nerf or nothing.
There you go.
Yep. So
protect yourself.
Yep, take care of it yourself. And if depending, you know, if you're in a state that has like open carry or any of that kind of stuff, then you know, do what you need to do.
Do what you
need to do. Like, and see, you know what? That's so crazy. Like we talking about this, but in Japan, be like, what? I was talking to want to hear
they're
like
civilized people.
They are. They really civilized.
Yeah.
I mean, they take care of their people.
They all know kung fu, man. They don't mess with nobody.
Wrong country.
Stop. See, there you go. Now you're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, you gotta be kicked off. We have to put him in the penalty box.
Wait, why? Why?
Wrong country.
Kung fu is in China.
Oh, is it really? That shows how much I know about it. So what's in Japan then? Karate?
Well, there's karate and
what about
Aikido and Aikijutsu and
Jiu-Jitsu.
No, Red Sea Gaming. It's not racist. Where did Jackie Chan come out of?
Hong Kong.
But it could be considered that though. How you said it?
No, I'm not being racist.
I know you're not. I'm not saying that.
He doesn't know, folks. He doesn't know.
He don't know.
So he's
genuinely ignorant on the topic. So maybe you get a pass. There you go.
He's very ignorant.
But what I'm saying is like people like from Japan, they come to America, they're like, oh, these people carry guns. I mean, it's just kind of the stereotype, right?
But, no, not that. Not necessarily. It depends. I mean,
Jackie Chan was Hong Kong.
It is a stereotype with us. But, it is. You know, it is a stereotype.
All the best martial artists came out.
Like he was
the West. What do they call that? The
East.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, that's
your Western martial artist.
I think Jackie Chan could take Jean-Claude Van Damme, but that's besides.
Probably. There's Chuck Norris. He's Western.
What are you breaking over there, son? What are you doing?
Okay, so listen.
He's doing Japanese concoctions.
Look, this right here, right? Why does this battery drain? This receiver to my DJI, it just always is dead.
That was the same thing that happened in Como.
Bad battery.
It did bad. No, I don't know. It just died. It just died.
All joking aside, do you have any rubbing alcohol with you or anything like that you could put on like a Q-tip and maybe the sensor
on this right here?
On there or inside of the case, maybe it's not making contact and it's not charging it.
That could be it.
I'm not.
Do you have mouthwash? I'm being completely serious here. Take some mouthwash if you don't have a Q-tip because there's alcohol in mouthwash. Put it on a Q-tip.
What about
alcohol-free?
What about Perel?
That'll work. It has alcohol. As long as it has alcohol
off really, really good.
Yes.
Because it'll leave that gel nastiness behind.
Yes. Take it on there because maybe it's not making contact. I would say if you had emery cloth, but you don't have emery cloth with you. But
maybe it's
don't soak it in it. Just
if you got a Q-tip, a little dab on there.
Just get it on there just to see if it's not making contact because that's really weird.
It is really weird.
Those things do go bad though. I mean, you may just have to pick up a new one.
Yeah, but his is it's built into the system. You can't just take the battery out, I don't believe.
Oh.
What? So what do you, Steve? What, like, you got everybody else's list to go through and go pick up stuff while you out there. Like, what was the top 3 games or things you were looking for out there
on my list?
Yeah,
the same ones you wanted, the same things
Really?
you wanted, but yeah, just look. I wanted SB Chaos. Actually, I found me one. I need to find you one.
you ain't. Let me see it.
I got it right here. I'm gonna show you everything I picked up, but no, it was a little more expensive though.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna find one. It just I don't look. See, I came over. I didn't have no list. I have no list no more. I mean, I saw stuff. I'm like, okay, I want to get that. Like, I was talking about the hyper fighting thing. They was here last time, or a box set. I don't have really any list or anything. And like right now, I see it when I get there. I want this or I need this. Maybe like anything's like some Japanese exclusive or something that's nice. Like cheap stuff, really cheap stuff. Like like bargain bin stuff. Like GameCube games for like $2-3, stuff like that. I don't have a list
because it's like, is it true that a lot of their older stuff, I mean, they really do sell for pennies on the dollar compared to the U.S. market?
Yeah, some of the stuff. Yeah, they had like a bargain bin stuff. I saw a Super Famicom in a junk drawer, and I probably could get it work. It probably works. It just, when they say junk, it's usually, it works, but it's a different type of junk, right?
Yeah, man. Like their grading is like it's just detailed. I love it too because
it was like it was like $10 in the bin. I was like, I said, man, I might go back and get it.
It's not perfect. It's just knock it off, knock the grade down lower and lower. I actually got a nice PlayStation system. I'm gonna show in a video, a limited edition system for like $50. It's nice,
Steve, not to change the subject, back to your microphone. Have you tried charging it also by sticking the cable directly into
that? I'm doing it. I'm gonna do that. It does that. It's the case.
Okay, so but double check the case because that has that, because you can charge it that way so it doesn't die.
No, I do. I do charge it that way.
There was a comment. Somebody had a question about the PS5 versus the PS5 Slim Disc Edition versus the PS5 Pro, and whether they should wait. You absolutely need to wait. Absolutely need to wait.
If you don't have a PS5, get the Pro.
If you don't have a PS5, if you have a PS5 now, just wait. Just wait. There ain't no really reason.
Let's be honest. That stuff will probably be available for pre-order in like October. Like, I mean, we're only what is that, 6 months away, less than.
And if you have a PS5 already, don't even look at the Pro, because chances are it's not even going to be worth your upgrade.
It probably will be an upgrade. It probably.
I'm still buying it. Shut up.
We know you're going to buy like 2 or 3.
Alex, you don't get one.
Alex gonna get like 6 of them.
I'm gonna try.
Let Alex buy them, and then Alex can sit there and go, yeah, Steve was right. It's not worth your upgrade.
No, I mean, it's just like the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. I mean, like I bought those.
He'll never open it.
The PS4 Pro
never open it.
Actually, really good.
Actually,
the PS4 was really good.
So all the TVs that I had PS4s, I upgraded the PS4 Pro, and all the TVs that had Xbox, not One X, Xbox One S, whatever. I don't even remember the nomenclature. But anyway, I upgraded those to Xbox One X's.
Okay, yeah.
Because wasn't the Gears of War 5 Xbox a Xbox One X?
About 360.
Yeah, I actually just saw one. I put it in my video when I was in California. The store there had a Gears of War with the controller,
which is one of the coolest consoles ever made, because it had that translucent blue plastic and it looked like the ice had cracked, just like the way that it was in the intro to the game or whatever. And I was like, that's probably one of the Gears consoles have always been some of their most amazing designs in terms of consoles.
Wait, did you say it was blue?
It's blue and white.
No, they had It's 2 of them. That's a Gears of War 4. Red
one. That was the not the
Gears
1X,
4.
but the one before. That was Gears 4. And then Gears 5 is white, but if you look at the translucent part of the plastic, it's got a blue hue to it to look like the blue ice.
They're both Xbox One X's. They're both Xbox One X. Yeah, they're both One X, because they had that.
No, not the Gears 4.
Yes, they are. The Gears 4.
No, look, somebody. I can't Google right now. Somebody look it up. Gears 4 limited edition console. I don't think it was a One X.
Yes, it is.
I don't think the One X was out when Gears 4 dropped. It was.
It is.
Hold on. Gears.
The 360 had Gears of War because I have the box for that.
No, not the 360. I'm talking about
One. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. No, you're right. It's the 1S, not 1X. They both look the same.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, all right.
It's a slot. It's a slot one. It's a 1S.
Because it had laser etching and all that stuff on it, and the controller had laser etching on it, like the the Elite controller. Like I've got the Elite controllers for that. I've got the console of that. I've got all I've got all the limited edition the controllers too that came out.
It said PS5. We don't know, man. Well, like I say, when the PS5 get ready to drop, do a pre-order. Pre-order just as soon as you can. Try to pre-order on Amazon. I try to pre-order on Amazon and GameStop. And if I can get Walmart, I try to get those because one of those may fall through.
They always cancel my pre-orders.
They've been canceling a lot of pre-orders for a long time.
I'm not pre-ordering nothing. Nope.
I can't even order anything from the GameStop app. It doesn't matter if I use PayPal, my credit card, my debit card. I could have hundreds of thousands of dollars. It don't matter. It comes up with an error because you've been declined. How stupid is that?
Well, the app and the website have been a little weird lately.
Miss Ann, what's up, girl?
Huh? Oh.
No, my friend. She just popped up right here.
Yeah. Anna Case.
But you know what, though? Yeah. But what's called, though? We're gonna get into the digital versus physical, but yeah, pre-ordering stuff. I think it's gonna be like if it's not a game, if you don't get it from Amazon or something, you got to start pre-ordering stuff. Cause those like going back to Stellar Blade and Paper Mario, all that kind of stuff.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna pre-order Stellar Blade. I want to see what that game's about.
You don't need to pre-order. It's out now.
It's out.
Well, I heard there's some controversy with a certain version, so I'm gonna
freaking guy, dude.
Actually, if you want the OG version, you need to play the disc version because the discs were pressed before the patches. So
definitely, I'm gonna be getting yeah.
Ooh,
don't you worry.
Another reason why
they had it in the
copy.
I know, right? I think that game sold out. That game sold out, but they probably sell out the first week.
You should be able to still pick up Stellar Blade.
Because I saw it over here in Japan. I don't know how the cover is over here though, but I was gonna get it because they had all these Horny Boy games over here.
Yeah, they
said what question? They got a lot of Horny Boy games over here, and I got one of them over here. Anyway, say question: how does 360 look on a modern 4K? It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. The 360 on the OLED. Oh my gosh, it looks good. And speaking of that, we're gonna do some more Xbox videos. Now is the time, y'all. I'm telling you. You got 4 months left, but you can go right now. This is one tip I was going to tell everybody. I was going to say before the video, but on the Xbox 360, right? Go to the store. You can get on, but go and download all these demos that you can get. And those demos that you're looking at, play the demo. If you like the game, buy the game. But also, on the 360, you can see like when it pops up, it'll say play on Xbox One. Don't buy that because it's going to transfer over to the Xbox One. Buy the ones that says 360 only. And then keep that 360 as your main 360. If anything happens, you can still connect to the Xbox service and download your stuff. That's why I say always get you another Xbox. It's tied to that one Xbox 360. And then once your Xbox 360 like kind of craps out or something, whatever, then, go online and switch over to your new 360. And then you can download your stuff again. So you'll have it. So Xbox does a very good job of re-downloading your stuff. Now getting to it is sometimes a pain, but I absolutely think it's great. Like it's a lot of games on there right now in the arcade Xbox 360 arcade store. They're like, wait, they made this game? They made this game? They made this game? I'm like, wow, it's a good stuff.
Hey, Steve, speaking of, there's a whole bunch of games that are about to be delisted. These are Capcom games that are being delisted from Xbox Marketplace, and if you get them before May the 8th, you can re-download them, as you want to. But I don't have the full list in front of me. But if you just do a Google search for Capcom games being delisted from the Xbox Marketplace by May the 8th, there's like 3 or 4 games that are out there that you can pick up, and most of them, I think, Dark Void, I think, is one of them. And it's like
Dark Void,
and a couple others.
Flock. It says 2 Xbox 360 can be delisted soon. Dark Void and Flock. Oh, I got a copy of both of those. Get it and make sure and just don't get it on the 360. Get it on PS4 too, because these games are cheap right now. Oh,
yeah, they're $2.50, I think.
Yeah, but the physical games though, you might want to get that.
Yeah. You know, it sucks is that we having all these conversations about you need to get this game, you need to get this game. And when I was in California, I picked up a lot of Xbox games, and then as I was going through the video footage, I'm like, how did I miss this? It was right there in front of me. There was like 10 games.
I do that a lot.
I needed that game. What was I doing?
That's why it's important to go with somebody and to spend more than one day at a shop. If you go in, you should go in and look, and then like come back the next day after you've had a chance to review your video and stuff to kind of say, hey, I missed this, and this, and you can kind of like have that extra day to kind of like do stuff.
I went back. I did go back like right before I was flying out. I went back to the store because it was like literally.
He got them games. I saw him like, oh man.
Yeah, like there was sealed games that I didn't even put on, that I didn't even capture on any footage of. Like there was tons more Xbox games that were sealed. There were tons of PS2 games, tons of GameCube games that were sealed. I'm like, bro, where did you get all these from? And he was like, man, I had a family friend who had a video game store back in like 2015. His family had all the games in storage. And then they were saying, we're finally liquidating him. So they reached out to him because he had a video game store. He's like, I'll buy them all. So, and he's like,
if you guys come across a sealed copy of Capcom versus SNK2 for the Xbox, let me know.
Yes and no. I've seen it.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to get that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for one on PlayStation 2 also.
Well, it was interesting. They had one several years ago, one of the stores I used to shop at, and then they were shutting the store down. And then they started like clearancing stuff out, and I, was looking for it, and I never could find it. Like, I don't know where it went, but it had been like, it was like one of those Walmarts, where if you go and you look at the very end on the inside of the case, they still have like Xbox One game, not One X or the Xbox, the original Xbox. They have like 2 or 3 games that are just shoved over in the back that nobody would ever buy. And they don't ring up in the system, so they won't sell it to you. And you just kind of sit there and you're like, bro, just give it to me if you can't sell it to me because it's not in the system, and they just wouldn't do it. And it would just sit there.
They do that all the time still. They still do that. Oh, but hey, Ann said, like, but can we still play 360 on the one after it ends, right? Yeah, you still can play certain games. You can play on 360 or backwards compatible. You just have to go get the list and see what games. Usually those games... it's kind of hard to say too, because depending on the popularity of the game, it can be expensive, that physical copy, if you can't play it on 360. That's why it's about to be so freaking crazy right now, because questions like this, right? When the store shuts down, but the games that were on the 360, you can play on the Xbox One. If it's physical, what's going to happen to that price? Is that price going to shoot up, or is it going to stay the same? Because it's not going down. But it's a weird area that I can't really predict. And then people talk about everybody panic buying. Well, one of the reasons is because there's no clear thing on it. Nobody want to pay, just like some of the Xbox 360 games recently. They were like under like $20. Now some of them are like 150 or 200. Nobody want to pay that, Ain't nobody got time for that,
I thought I had more time, to be honest, because the way everybody else was talking, they were like, oh man, Xbox games are never gonna go up. And I'm like, I had been collecting them for a long time. And I'm like, I got plenty of time. Now I'm making this mad scramble because I'm like, nah, I'm not paying $200 or $300 for a game that I've literally seen at $10 and $15.
Okay, but then if they have to download a patch for them to play them, you basically got a plastic paperweight because you can't use it anyways, and then the value's going to change.
60 games, right? So I mean,
the crew,
true,
the crew,
true.
But and you know what? While we sitting here talking about the 360, the PS3 is next. The PS3 is going to explode next.
I've been buying PS3 games more than Xbox 360.
I got rid of all my PS3 stuff.
Nope.
I got rid of all of it.
You gonna get it again in your Ness?
I'm not actually. No.
Okay.
Like the thing about PS3 for me, it was not my favorite console. It was not. PS2, like coming off the PS2. Oh my god, PS2, you could do no wrong. It was amazing. But PS3, I'm like,
but it has Uncharted.
Yeah. You had Uncharted, you had Metal Gear, which coming off of Metal Gear Solid, Sons of Liberty, and then you go in, and then Snake Eater also, and then you go to 4, and you're like, yeah.
4 was good, but 4 was good. But 4 was just different. It was just different. But it was long. It was so long. Oh gosh.
I think everybody would agree that era was dominated by Xbox 360. Even if you were a PlayStation fan, it was dominated by.
I had made the full conversion over because I was all PlayStation. And the OG Xbox I had, but I mean, I was playing Halo and Knights of the Old Republic. Those were the 2 main, and Jade Empire, 3 main games that I was playing. Majority of them were BioWare games. Go figure. And then
I remember, Christmas.
I've been saying it.
Doing ridiculous deals for it. We got the Kinect set. I remember with the kids.
Yep.
For 360.
Yep.
So let me ask you guys a speculative question.
Hold on, Alice. Before you get the question, like Red Sea Gamer said, and he's right. In the question on the chat, he said the PS3 and the 360 generation is going to blow up bigger than the GameCube, especially in 5 years. It might be like Sega Saturn. He said, "Bet it possibly could be because it, like the stuff we talk about, it's so different. Like the 7th generation, the last generation that had both his foot in physical and digital. You know,
yeah."
And then that crossover, it was truly the crossover generation.
Let me ask you though. So if there's a lot of rumors around what's happening with Microsoft and Xbox, and Satya Nadella wanting to get all of their IPs on everything, and we've already seen several IPs already brought over to the PlayStation, and tons of those games are selling like hotcakes on the PlayStation Store. So it's a win-win across the board for everybody. But the rumors are, and if you look at the last quarter's financials, Microsoft, and we kind of hinted at this at the very beginning, like their financials are okay, no question. But if you subtract out the Activision Blizzard contribution to the gaming division, there's almost no sales. It's like 1%, right? Everything that they're doing is because of Activision Blizzard. So hats off to Microsoft because they were smart enough to purchase Activision Blizzard because they, I guess, could see the writing on the wall, knew that they were in a financial bind in their gaming division without Activision Blizzard. So they picked that up. But their hardware sales are in the toilet. There's no denying that. Doesn't matter if you're talking about the Xbox Series S or the Series X. And I'm a huge Microsoft fan. I have no problems. I don't have any kind of ill will towards them. I want them to be successful. So the rumors are, it's like, well, if Microsoft starts to get out of the console game and or doing Xbox branded PCs and scrapping their hardware altogether and just using off the shelf parts, do you think, because there's like this big push in terms of they've hired a couple they've got a couple of positions open for like backwards compatibility and being able to do all that kind of stuff across multiple systems. So do you think that maybe they're going to reinvigorate the whole backwards compatibility thing to have like a more universal slant to it so that all games, regardless of system, can play on this quote unquote new, hardware that's supposed to be coming out, whether it's a Xbox branded PC or the handheld or both?
Yes and no. And here's why. I put licensing out there, just throwing it out there, right?
Fair.
Because we're talking about studios now that have been gone for a few games. I'm not talking about all of it. So for a majority of the backwards compatibility stuff, that list makes perfect sense for that transition. What does that do for physical when you still have the opportunity to play those digitally? It probably lands them pretty standard. We see a spike now, they'll lower, and then they'll standardize. Now for the games that aren't, or we can't do backwards compatible, at least as it sits today, unless they figure out some kind of licensing terms of getting those particular games that haven't been backwards compatible for the last 15 years plus, then I would say those are the games that would potentially continue to rise in price, and those would be the ones that would be the most sought after, moving forward. That's just my 2 cents on it, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Let me follow up with that. Do you think then that maybe that's part of what they're figuring out, and they've been able to get the licensing situation squared away with those other titles, and maybe that's why they're putting a lot of effort into hiring people in those divisions?
I think so, and I think it's going to be very similar to how we see it with our media content, like with Netflix, right? Like where we see certain movies come and go, right? Oh, this is going away in a month, and then it come back because they have to repurchase, the time frame that movie or what show is going to be put back on the platform. I would assume it would be something similar to that, maybe. I mean, perfect example for I guess a more recent game would be Marvel vs. Capcom 2. We couldn't get a remastered version of that game all due to licensing, but then Arcade 1-Up got it, and they were and
it was terrible.
And it was terrible, right? Because it wasn't the best port of the game.
Wait. It's playable. I have it over there.
It's playable,
just
but
because
it's not
you do
as good as the OG disc in the
you do a
OG
super
machine.
effect that sits there and goes like this. It goes like that when it's doing.
I mean, it's playable, but let's be honest here. If we're talking
Arcade
about
one,
like old school OGs that played the game tournament based, the Dreamcast version was always the best. I mean, actually, Dreamcast was actually the best for a lot of fighting games, to be honest.
Takes you for a ride.
Yeah. So we kind of ran into that scenario where the company was like, "Oh yeah, we're going to have this license for a limited time, so you want to get this now." And then we look up another.
That's a whole big thing,
and it's all over the place.
Look at Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York. They ain't never coming back. That game's always going to be super successful. That's always going to be a
new one of those, especially with all the beef. Have Drake, dropping bows on people.
That would be, but you know what? Like the music industry back then, like it's different, and so many people own their own stuff, and a lot of people are not going to sign off on it, and it's going to be probably cost too much to do that because everybody going to want their piece of their pie, and nobody's not going to make no money.
That's very true.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, you can only see. I could see a Wu-Tang Shaolin style getting remastered, just because it was a dedicated group. That would be fire to see a remaster.
Now, there's supposed to be a Wu-Tang game, right? Like Microsoft had this as an exclusive in development, and they were doing some kind of Wu-Tang game. Like it was supposed to be an action RPG through the rugged lands of Shaolin type of deal. And I'm like,
oh man,
Oh, that'd be so fire.
It's like one of those things where it's like if they actually hit that, I would play the hell out of that game, bro. It's like, and I'd be old dirty bastard the entire time.
Hey, it did say Xbox and Wu-Tang Clan game details leak. Yeah, Project Shalon.
But you know what? There's a game out there that has like a pretty cool soundtrack. I heard Stellar. What was it?
Okay.
It was Stellar Blade soundtrack. Stellar Blade has a really good soundtrack. I heard.
It's amazing.
A lot of controversy with it, though. A lot of controversy.
Steve gets a good joke and then he just ruins it because he don't know when to stop. See, we trying to learn how to do it. He just keeps on going.
The only joke that I see is you. That's the joke that I see.
He's like the drunk uncle. After a certain point, you're like, all right, it's time for you to go to bed.
All right. I know, right? Like, put grandpa to bed. He a little bit too much. But I think that game will be good. But speaking about all that stuff, man, I think the biggest hurdle is going to be like licensing. It's going to like 50 Cent Bug and Sam. It could be, but that game is like,
anything with where music is involved for licensing, that's going to be a hurdle. It's going to be much more of a hurdle.
Guitar Hero and like Rock Band and all that stuff.
And
Rock Band is
another one.
It's a perfect example. You can't play it online. I mean, not online. You can't streamers can't play Rock Band.
No.
Well, you can, but you have to be very careful. Like we streamed it before. We streamed it before. I have videos up of it on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, but
are you getting monetized
now?
I am getting monetized because here's the workaround that they use. Because the songs are old and they're done by other artists. Fortnite actually has it now where you can play. You have to play it with the controller, and they just brought out the guitars for the new Xbox and the PS5. But they actually somehow worked out a licensing agreement to have a form of the game using different artists. Like you can go on there, like they've worked out deals. They got a lot of Lady Gaga songs. They're actually her singing the songs on the game. I think
she probably signed something on that deal. She probably signed.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. The licensing,
and
then
there's a license.
They got money.
Weekend is that guy that he's
they do.
Okay, The Weekend is another one that they just brought in.
He got money. They got money to get him.
Yeah,
there's a girl that was in there. She kind of
I can't remember. Band
Billie Jean,
they had hundreds.
Who?
They had hundreds of songs.
Billie Jean, does that sound right? Billie Jean
Eilish.
or
Billie
Eilish?
Billie
Eilish. She's the new
Billie
one.
Jean's a Michael Jackson song.
Okay, she's the new one that's in the new music series that they're doing. They do it like every 2 months. You get a new music series. It was Lady Gaga, and now it's Billie Eilish.
They do have Eminem.
Eminem, they did.
Okay.
Bruh, right here. Oh my God, Need for Speed Underground, those soundtracks. Riders.
Yes, that's why. But like saying like, and that's another thing. Like the 2000 version of Need for Speed on the Xbox 360 is the best one. It's like the best playing one, and it's still. It used to be like a $20 game. Then it rose to like a $30 to $40. Now this game is topping close to $75. I'm like,
we'll agree to disagree. I think Underground's the best.
Really?
For PS2.
I thought Underground was amazing. That was
Underground
was
the best.
I like most one. We had to agree to disagree on that, but most
they're all good games. But Underground for me was
Underground.
No, Underground.
Wasn't the intro music Asian Dub Foundation Fortress Europe? Wasn't that?
Yeah, it was.
It was something. Hey, Underground 1 and 2 was dope though.
Fire.
By the way,
Underground
new album. Eminem has a new album coming out.
Yeah.
Who cares?
The Death of Slim Shady.
I do.
Who cares?
What do you mean? Who cares?
Who cares?
Oh, dude, man, this album's gonna hit. Oh,
every time Eminem comes back with an album, I think of Hulk Hogan coming back to wrestle one more time. It's like, come on, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I disagree.
Oh, nobody cares.
For a sealed SVC chaos.
It's
like
Ric
Flair steps in the ring and he gets whooped on one more time at 75 years old.
Oh my God!
I mean, Eminem's like what, 45 maybe?
Yeah, he shouldn't even be rapping. The only thing he should be rapping is his kids' Christmas presents at Christmas time.
Wow.
And his
it is time for Grandpa to go to bed.
That's the real Slim Shady.
He do sound like the old out of touch dude. Like it's time like sometimes he do sound like that. Like he don't understand stuff, He ain't grew around, he ain't got no culture in him and stuff.
Who are you talking about? Me? You talking about
me? You.
Yeah.
No, nobody cares about Eminem. Nobody cares.
He sound like seriously, don't Steve sound like Twitter beef sometimes, don't he? He sound like people arguing on Twitter at times.
You forgot to take your medicine. It's time for you to go to bed. Here's some milk and more milk and cookies.
Listen, we're not in high school anymore. It's like he's trying to live his glory days, and you're trying to live your glory days by listening to him.
Man. I mean, it's like for example, right? The Red Hot Chili Peppers, amazing band, love them.
50,
yeah.
They came out with 2 albums like less than a year apart, and I was just like, all right, go for it. If you're producing and it's quality. It's not
everything
like
old is new
Ted
again.
Nugent, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about that guy. You're right. Or Kid Rock. Nobody gives a damn about that dude. You're 100%. But it's like Eminem. Hell no. That guy can still. I mean, you put him in a freestyle against anybody, it's gonna be murder.
He's probably one of the only hip hop MCs in history where a majority of folks out there will not mess with him. Lyrically, they will not mess with him on a song.
Mess with him.
Like you get a couple of young dudes that come through and they want to test the waters.
People, God dang.
Yeah, even like
he made MGK leave hip hop and become a pop star.
Yeah,
that tells you something.
Went straight K-pop.
He did. Dude
went. He showed it. I mean, I don't know. Like he got homegirl. What's her name? That was in the original Transformers. Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Yeah, Megan Fox.
Yeah, Megan Fox.
Got her, and then all of a sudden turned into a pop star. And I don't think he's dropped a bar, a rhyme of any kind since that whole entire fiasco.
Well, he hasn't.
And she I didn't realize him and Snoop Dogg were that close in age. Actually, they're just a year apart. Yep. Snoop 52.
You don't see old rappers.
What though, man? Talk about it though. It's like, and here's the other thing too. Eminem's one of the most loyal people like for real, because the people that took care of him, he's always taking care of them. And it's like you'll listen to people talk about him, and they'll be like, he's always stood on business, and he's always followed through. Like, you know, like anytime Dr. Dre does something, he's immediately available to him. Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, like they all, you know, G Unit, the whole entire thing. Like, I'm like, dude, that is so freaking cool, because you don't see a lot of that in the music business, especially in hip hop. But you know, you just don't see it.
Hey, Alex, can I ask you a question?
What?
When you were a teenager, you wore a lot of Tommy Hilfiger, didn't you? And Ralph Lauren and Polo.
No, I wasn't a Tommy guy.
And you had your hair all like with the flip up in the front with the big chain, and you were driving down the street with it. I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady.
No, that was not my style at all. Actually.
And you had the K Swisses on.
Projection.
Yeah,
I know. Projection, actually.
You had the K Swisses with the Rolex.
That was my K Swiss. I love my K Swiss.
That's how he was.
British Knights, BKs, baby. What's up?
Oh,
I'm waiting for Steve to tell somebody to get off his lawn.
Listen, the only thing Eminem is a dumpster fire. That's what he is, a dumpster fire.
Different strokes.
Hey, Steve, like, how dare he? He said, "Look, how dare
to be completely transparent, I didn't listen to a lot of rap growing up. I wasn't into it. Didn't care. I was into Aerosmith,
hold on.
Motley Crue, and the Ramones, and the Sex Pistols. I hated rap growing up, and even then, I still listened to very, very little of it. Hold
on. You talking about a white male from the Midwest that doesn't like rap?
I'm not from the Midwest. I'm on the East Coast.
East, funny, right? Like, so I was in college and all throughout high school, stuff like that. I was listening to the Dead Kennedys and Metallica and Rage Against the Machine.
See, that's what I listened to.
Yeah, but I was also listening to like Run DMC, LL Cool J. I was in fourth grade when LL Cool J, I Can't Live Without My Radio. Like, I mean, I was sitting there like listening to all that stuff. OG hip hop from the jump, and so I grew up with a lot of music. I listened to everything from the 70s, like the Doors, Jimi Hendrix, like all that stuff. So it was like just this constant evolution of stuff. And I'm blessed because I had a wide palette. I listened to everything. I wasn't like
Steve sounds bitter.
Steve's over there singing.
Steve's not bitter, but Steve's not cultured.
I'm not criticizing that.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
Eminem's a Vanilla Ice wannabe. That's what he is.
Oh no, sir.
Ice, Eminem.
He said Steve is racist.
So I'll say this. Yeah, I'll say this. For me, I think I like the majority of genres of music. Like, I grew up old school, so my parents were listening to a lot of old soul, R&B, James Brown, Frankie Beverly Mays, the Temptations, stuff like that. That's what I grew up on. And then outside of that, it was jazz. So I didn't get into rap music until like sophomore, junior year of high school. Is when
you ever hear Blink 182, Muddy Muddy Boss Tones, the Toasters?
No, I didn't listen to any of that. Now, if you're talking about rock music,
no, that's punk rock and ska.
Slipknot.
I wasn't a big Slipknot fan. Alice in Chains.
No, I did.
That was like the extent of the music that I was listening to there. And then for rap, it was all West Coast. It was all Snoop.
I remember
Dre. It
my
was
parents listened to like the Fat Boys. They listened to Fat Boys when I was really young, and the Beastie Boys. Do you know the Fat Boys? Have you heard them? They had
Fat Boys are.
They had the big album Crushin'.
He's like,
was it Crushin'?
Kind gentlemen ever heard of the Fat Boys? What about Heavy D?
What about Sir Miss Alive, sir?
Listen, I don't know. I didn't know if they were like an underground band. Listen, there's a lot of bands and there's a lot of rap artists that were underground. So you don't know. I was only like 5 or 6 at the time.
God bless. It's like one of the greatest of all time.
This is coming from a guy who has freaking lights as his camera with a chicken nugget in the middle. And you're talking about Eminem,
bro. He even got your haircut. That's why you wear that hat.
Good, though. This is good.
I'm a chicken nugget.
No, this is good. This is good because
it's a mix. This is a mix.
It's a
right?
mix. So like,
No, I'm not talking.
A lot of different perspectives, which is good.
Yeah,
I'm not dogging. I'm not
really
dogging
good.
anybody that like. My thing with Eminem is I always had a problem because he was always in the news as being a wife beater, and I don't have respect for people like that.
when?
Oh, there was a lot of controversy around him growing up where he was beaten on.
No, he got abused. You got. I don't know who you be like. He got abused.
Yeah,
he won't got
story
abused.
a little twisted.
Twisted up. Yeah, he won't got abused, man.
Wrong dude, brother.
He got abused by his mom and all this kind of. Yeah, you got it way messed up. That's one thing though.
You know what it is? Dr. Dre showed Eminem love, and it allowed him to grow into this like. I mean, he's an apex predator. He's like the great white shark of hip hop.
He really is.
I mean, he is. Oh my god.
Where did you get that from?
I want to live.
How you get that on there? Down. How did you put that? Oh, you put that on your thing. That's right. You got all the other stuff on there.
What are you talking about?
You got rickrolled.
Oh my gosh, you guys! What am I gonna do with you guys?
No, I know, right?
That's the whole entire thing. That's what's so fun.
Make sure y'all watching a YouTube stream.
Perspectives.
Oh,
we do.
Speaking of music, do you remember being able to swap game music on the OG Xbox while you're playing your game?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so good. I wish they bring that feature back.
That way, man.
It was so good.
The years of LimeWire and Napster.
Oh my god.
Oh hey, you can load it up. You can load it up in your memory card or whatever and put it in there. Or like on Burnout, or you turn the Burnout and put it in and put your own music on Burnout. That was like a big feature by buying Burnout on the Xbox. I was like, oh.
Yeah, but you can still kind of do that with both Apple Music and Spotify.
Wait. Yeah. Pull up Red Sea Gaming's comment there. Bro, how did you know? How did you know?
Oh my god.
Y'all stupid.
Dude, he's hacked my email or something. I don't know.
Oh, so you can add gifts in SteamYard. Oh, okay. I didn't know you can add gifts in SteamYard. I didn't know that. I might have to do that now. Thank you. I didn't know that.
That thing that looks like a chicken nugget on Alex's shelf is actually a chicken nugget.
It's a chicken nugget. Yeah, hey, listen, everybody wanted to see the chicken nugget before. Like last episode when you pulled it down, dude, everybody in the chat room was freaking out. They're like, he took down the chicken nugget.
Those things are still popular though, man. I don't know how it's like the California raisins. Oh, matter of fact, when I went to the store, dude had some like chicken nuggets.
He's got a full-on cape. I mean, look, he's like,
that's dope. Just think how all this stuff come back. Mr. Potato Head, California raisins, chicken nuggets, all that stuff is coming back.
I was never into any of that. I was never into.
You never like a chip. I love the California raisins.
Yeah, that's how those Eminem fans not into chicken nuggets and potato heads.
Yo, silly. I'm about to get on this train in a minute.
I think we're at the 2-hour mark, Steve. You know,
yeah, that's what
he's like. I'm over this conversation.
No, it's good.
We went off the rails. You talk about getting on a train. We went off the rails about a half hour, 45 minutes ago.
We did.
I know, right? We had no format.
Listen, in all fairness, people in the chat room, it was a slow news week. Give us some slack on this one. This was
Steve's in Japan, so you know it's like everything's a little bit off kilter.
Yeah,
it is. But I mean, this show never really had like I said, guys, the new name for the podcast is like the So Excited Podcast. So
yeah, you never told me what the name of the podcast was.
I told you months ago.
Excited Podcast.
What did you tell me?
Just hear them, man?
We were all after hours in this very.
Yeah,
he just kept going on and saying that he was so excited. I didn't know what he was calling the show.
I'm so excited.
So I've been trying to figure out what are you so excited about? Talk. What is the name of the podcast? You keep saying I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I just did that right there.
Are you shopping today or no?
No, I'm going to Evo.
He's going to Evo.
You gonna get some Evo swag?
I don't know about that today. Oh, look at you trying to send some money in you.
Just tell me how much it costs. Tell me how much it costs. I shall send you the cash.
Is that the same Evo that they did in Vegas when they announced MVC 2? Yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? Hey, Paul, not Paul. I mean, Philip is like kind of a little sad. He said the new SNK guys, I don't know them. It's like, oh man. We know Paul is kind of like, I'm not Paul, I keep calling Paul. I mean, Philip, he kind of sad about that.
Phil's our.
I have to. Don't let me forget before when we get off air. I gotta ask you guys something that I don't want to air out on there. I gotta ask you. It's on a video that I saw, but I don't want to air it out on here. But y'all,
we're gonna get rid of it. Well, yeah, everybody, hey, thank y'all. This is a new thing. I said we're going to try to do a podcast from Japan, and I'm actually am. Next time I might be outside. I don't know how it's going to be, but right now it's pretty cool. It's dope. It's been really good.
Do it off your phone.
Yeah, but I like the quality.
I'm really glad that you did this, Steve. I mean, I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it. I came in a little bit late, but being able
I started early too for y'all.
But it's like, real time, but being able to do real time, you're in Japan, we are in the United States, and there hasn't been any technical anything. It's been
Alex,
amazing.
You just know you like to make an entrance with your chicken nugget. Don't give us no bull crap. Come on. We know how you play, man. Mr. I have two of everything.
Shout out to Wi-Fi. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Wi-Fi, man. This technology is dope, though, for real.
You got an excellent connection, man.
Anything that you see at Evo regarding the new Mark of the Wolves, bro, send your boy some pictures. If you can get some swag,
I gotta make them.
Let me know how much it's gonna cost, bro. I need it.
Listen to him. He's practically all begging him all over here.
I need it, son.
You ever see a grown man beg?
Oh, here we got another question.
Hold on. Are Neo Geo games? Oh, you got it. Okay. Neo Game systems more no, they still kind of same. Oh, I did see Kabuki Clash and Walker 7. Kabuki Clash was like $5. Oh, it was still expensive. It was like I think
y'all remember Kabuki Quantum Fighter on the NES?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know. It was you can get it off eBay cheaper. They stay eBay prices.
Then if it's eBay prices, then I can get it from over here. That's all good.
And it was the same ones was in the same window. It's in the same window like I saw last year. In the same spot with the traders on 3 Neo Geo games I had in the video last year. They still sit in the same spot.
Version of stadium events.
I saw one. I think I saw one, but it's
got to be cheap because it wasn't. Oh, really? It's expensive even for the Japanese version?
No, it's cheap. It's cheap. I gotta find read the label on it
because that would be hilarious to be like. I got 2 stadium events, so wham, and then pull up the.
You could trying to get one from Japan, one US, and then one from the PAL version.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, you guys send me some money. Send me some money.
Do you guys have any recommendations on a gimbal? Like a phone gimbal that.
What do you need a phone gimbal for? You don't put your mug on the camera. What the heck do you need a gimbal or a camera for?
Well, I mean, I'm like, because I've seen the handheld ones, but I'm kind of looking at the.
Get the DJI. I'm being completely serious. That's what I use.
Really? The one that they have on Amazon.
The DJI. I gotta remember what the model number. It's like a tannish. I have it over there, and then I also have the Ronin
chest-mounted one, or something that you can wear that it doesn't. Because I've seen those rigs, and they cost an arm and a leg. Like if you start going.
No, this was only like 150, maybe almost 200.
Is it a handheld only, or can you mount it like on your shoulder or chest or something like that?
I think you can mount it. It has the tripod where you can let it sit still, or you can carry it around. Because I have that, and I have the Ronin for a DSLR.
You got a question?
Red Sea. I'm just gonna bring a lot of stuff in my carry-on, but I'm opening up everything just in case. A lot of these games are like secondhand anyway. They're not brand new. Like all the PS2 stuff and 360 stuff. I'm really buying PS2, 360, and I'm not buying. And I might get a couple Kart games. So oh dang, this is nice. Look at this. Look how this chaos look, man.
I'm gonna need you to give
me one. Are you sure that's secondhand? That looks too crispy.
No, it's secondhand.
There's not like cockroaches and cigarette smoke on everything. You know what I'm saying?
The Japanese.
The Japanese Halo stuff is cheap. Okay, so before we leave, Halo, Xbox games over here is dead cheap. It's so cheap. And they also they done got a lot. The Halo section, I mean the Xbox 360 section over here looks like the Vita section in the United States.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. That's right. Like you don't see Vita stuff. You really don't see Xbox 3. I said, what your Xbox 360? Like, oh, very small. I said, really? I said, can I see? He said, very small. I said, oh. I said, it is small. It's like,
That's what she
wow.
said.
I was like,
Pause.
I know, right? Pause. That's what she said. I actually
Well
I said,
well done.
I actually, I actually did say pause then, and she was like, huh? Pause? I'm not. That's a joke. Come on. I said, Joker. I said, oh, Joker. Oh, yeah, Joker. Yeah, okay. I was like, okay. And she didn't get it. I said, I'm like, I do it so much now. What she said, it's so small. Like,
That's what
Did
she
you say
said.
joke in katakana?
huh?
Is that what you said? You said
No,
joke in katakana?
No, I said Joker. I said Joker. I said Joker.
Oh,
I said Joker.
okay.
I like that. And then she's like, huh? Joker. I like, yes. And like, try to mimic how she say it or whatever. Like, and, okay, yeah. And, okay. Because they can't. Some people can speak English here really good. Some people can't, but they can understand it.
All right.
Land
this plane. I got Fallout to go watch. Let's go. Come on.
You
Land
look
this
like a
stinking
Fallout.
plane. Listen,
You
before
look
I
like a
hike my
Fallout.
pants up to my chest and I start telling you to get off my lawn, let's go. Land this gosh
You
darn
are-
plane.
You already been doing that.
Come on.
So I bet
I'm gonna have to get me a
Shut up.
Snickers. Let's go.
He hungry.
You know what? He angry. We're gonna land a plane like this.
Got no Taco Bell up in there.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all
And
for
you
watching
have
the
all these
podcast.
other-
We're in Japan. We've been going to Japan. You gonna keep talking, and we're gonna end this right. We'll see y'all next time, maybe next week on the So Excited Podcast.